never on time? Never's a good answer to that, by the way. I'm glad I pointed that out. Alright, so we're dual streaming today. Oh, hold on. DJ! Yeah, you! They can't hear me! Shut it off! It's better. Good job. Good job. All of you are looking at me like I'm fucking nuts. So we are dual streaming today. This is the first time I'm trying this, where I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I have no idea how well this is going to work. Fair warning. Hi, Tyranny. How are you today? How you been? I'm going to cut that down a little bit. And cut down their sound just a little bit. So, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I can see you there, Drunken Soviet. What's up? How you doing? It works! It works! This makes me excited. But we'll see how well it does under stress. And then we're going to move on to, actually, you know, just seeing how well it works. So, you guys know the drill. All of the things. All of the things. If you want more time, we need subscribers and followers. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon or Stream Tip. Any Stream Tips gained goes towards bonuses for you guys. I'm getting my chats situated so I can actually read them. That means that if you guys tip $20, I'm going to spout some obscenity that's going to make all of you cringe and laugh your asses off at the same time. $40, 30 extra minutes, 60. You get to pick my clothes that I wear tomorrow for the stream. 80, I put on the fox ears and tail, and the big 100, i.e. we make the full stream tip goal, you guys get a poster, which I've got a stack of them down here. So, that's everything. I'm glad you had your dinner. I hope your dinner was good. Still trying to get the chats adjusted just right. I may actually, graphically for me, cut this down to there. And while that makes it smaller for me, it keeps it the same size on stream for you guys. Yep, everything working. Everything looks good. You can join me on TeamSpeak. That's fine. TeamSpeak is in the description below, or if you're on Twitch, it's underneath my YouTube describer to show you where my YouTube channel is. Remember, everything goes up on YouTube, and Twitch is, well, kind of new for me to be doing again. So, all that said, I'm going to press the big button on One Punch Fiaura. Whoa! There we go. My puns are terrible, but it'll do. So title is ready. All the shenanigans are ready. I wish I still had that skin for the E100. Oh well. Load. So, where we last left off, we were suddenly teleported to the top of some mysterious tower and could not get down. What will our heroine and her followers possibly do? I don't know. Grilled chicken and fries. You had some Chico fries. That's a good dinner. Hearty dinner. Alright, let's see here. We got a glowing rune. What's this thingy? On closer inspection, a series of symbol carved out upon the basis comes into view. One symbol pulses with a blue-white glow. The pattern resembles the glow lines of light seen on the floor of the Ascension Hall moments before you found yourself transported into the clouds. I'm high as fuck. I'm just gonna admit it. As you stare at the symbol, the chill of the wind abates and your chest swells with warmth. The air finally feeling welcoming, your lungs sated at last. I'd be careful getting closer. This tower is humming with energies that we don't understand. Now, I didn't say back away. Let's find out what it does. Just be cautious. Wait. I'm going to scribble all this down. You staked your claim on the tower and everything. Whatever that sculpture is, it belongs to you. I feel dizzy. Do you feel dizzy? What is this? The surface stone trembles with your words for restoring the solid rock undulates the same motion as a quiet pond rippled by rain. An echo bounces back afar, your voice distorted and unfamiliar. Is this thing? Your voice, for a moment there, it sounded like a song. The sculpture is still once again. There's a rush of warmth through your body, a jolt of invigoration that steadies your balance. A cascade of tactile sensation floods your mind as you feel footsteps and wind, but not on your face or limbs. A moment later, the flood of information begins to make sense. You are feeling the wind against the spire. Holy shit! The spire and I are one with each other. I have become one with this inanimate object, and it has become one with me. Through my anus. I am so heinous that you cannot possibly harass that which you cannot caress. I am being a horrible human being right now, and you should all samass me. With this connection made, you feel your awareness pulled from this space, not as a traveler, but as a glimpse in the world from impossibly far away. In this moment, there is nothing you can see, though you see it nearly all at once. It's a flood of sensation that is difficult to sparse. You see a spire at the crossing of an ancient stone structure. Two walls extending in the distance. At the base of the eternal spire, settlers and merchants act in a way unconcerned, tolling under the observation of unforgiving taskmasters. As the shadow of the spire falls over them, the mood changes. The settlers pause uneasily and look up at the sky. Toward you. Some of the faces are looking unfamiliar. You recognize this place as Leviathan's Crossing, where you served during the war. Near the settlement is built at the adjoining ancient walls. You see a breach in this massive masonry, a cleft into the forbidden hidden realm within the old walls. You know what? I'm gonna go for the forbidden place. Shadows envelop you, muting all sound and vision with slight delay. There's a feeling of perversion, of wrongness. Slanesh, you called me? Whatever arcane powers allowing your senses to drift free of your body seems to falter in this place. Figures haunt the stone walls. Hey, I did not touch that girl. I did not giggity, herger schmoigity. It didn't happen. You can't prove it. Drifting emanations of cloud, claw, and fang. They pay you no heed, but you fear them all the same. Billy! No. You go back in that vent. You go back in that vent. Don't you mess with me. The depths of this hidden place, the deepest chamber is bathed in light, as arcane symbol emulates into the floor through the details of your hurt eyes when you focus. With a gentle tug, your focus pulls back to a new horizon, though it takes you a quiet moment to recognize its viridians well. You return to the awareness of your immediate surroundings. The effect leaves you unsteady on your feet. I'm gonna fall! The spire feels similar to the one you now occupy, though instead of radiating arcane life, it reeks of dust and crumbling stone. Aw, somebody left this out. A branch withering once upon from the tree. It reaches towards you with a barely perceptible tug. I know you try to avoid politics, but yeah, this socialist philosopher and sociologist is really what you need. Okay, do you copy? Okay, go super evil now. The link between you and the spire recedes. The arcane bond is still present, but the mystical energies for a moment are quiet. Your body is flooded with excitement and fatigue. It's unclear whether the mystic connection is strengthening you or siphoning. The tower offers nothing by the way of answer, and you know that asking will only yield silence and mystery. Well, how the fuck do I know that? Like, how do I know? The deluge of sensation is over, but the positions of the other spires still linger in your mind. From your vantage point atop the mountain spire, you can easily spot the mysterious structures, each one of them high above in the distant surroundings. Hey, Eleanor, what's up? I see you way over there. Hi. Did you sense that? The ripples are everywhere. When you move... Hold on, I'm going to check something just to see. Really? Really? How many people are actually watching on Twitch? I'm curious. Just the two of us. 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 It's just nice to, you know, see those things sometimes. Drunken Soviet's a quiet one. Did you sense that? The ripples are everywhere. When they move, the magic in this place churns and churns, and it makes my stomach queasy. That portal over there, those burning braziers, they all glow once more, intense at your approach. I think it's responding to your presence. Before we go ahead of ourselves, it's worth remembering that you ended Kairos' edict. That's no small feat. Maybe your connection to this place is related. Either way... sounds like something for an arcane-minded individual to investigate. Be sure to see me after your audience with Tunon. We cannot let the Scarlet Chorus gain hold in tears. Together we will wipe them from the land. Come to me as soon as you can, Fatebinder. We have a lot of work to do.
Salutations, Fatebinder. Or should I now call you Lady of Vendrian's Well? The Spire Queen?
I like these titles.
Princess of the suggestive vertical slab?
I like that last one. I like you. We get to keep you, right? Hey, Zork, what's up? Like we get to keep you, right? Hey, Kitsuna Gaming. Fiaura One Punch will suffice.
What is your plan now? The edict no longer looms overhead, and Kairos' conquest of the tiers seems to be slipping. What with the armies and civil war.
I am literally improvising. Any suggestions?
To build a boat. Something durable, and take our chances on the high seas far from Kairos. I have a second and more practical suggestion.
Oh, really?
Look to the horizon and slightly up. By that I mean the other spires.
Ew, the other phallic-like objects.
The others. Otherwise, someone else might look first.
What do you know about this place? You're a local.
To me, they've always been axioms of navigation. You can triangulate a lot of things with the sextant and a clear view to a spire or two.
Really? 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 I like shenanigans, Zork. Go ahead, unleash it.
We've long known the spires radiate strong magical fields, and all save the mountain spire connect to the old walls. So it's the sort of thing common folk know from afar, but avoid day to day.
Well, irregardless, I probably should go talk to Tunon first. Like, that should be priority number one, uno. So that's the picture I'm getting. How do I... is there a way to see? No, there is not. That's kind of shitty. I kind of wish there was a way to see both chats at the same time, stack them together, and then process them back out. Are we... What the... What the hell? Holy shit, Eleanor! Are you sure, girl? What in the... What?
The army of Fiaura.
The stream tip grenade has been armed. 5 seconds until detonation. The stream tip grenade has been armed. 5 seconds until detonation.
You know, we just started. We just fucking started. And already I have to go make a straw poll real quick for you guys so that you can pick what I wear tomorrow. Shirt, sundress, cami top, dress. What else do I feel like wearing? Whatever the... And, what else? Oh, NicoCon shirts. There we go. So, does Fiaura wear tomorrow? Poll it! Vote it! Have it in there. I won't look at the results until the end of the stream, so I have no idea what you guys picked or any of that shenaniganry. Holy shit, the retweets. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Alright, let's get this in the description for you guys. Boop. Save. So now you guys can vote for what I'm going to wear tomorrow.
Warning! Warning! Stream tip overload! All hands, prepare for exploded broken Fiaura in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Detonation imminent!
What the shit, man? J. Jill, come out here right now! Come out into the chat right now! Get out here! First off, are you sure? Because that's a lot for one person. Second, you are aware that you became the main villain for which they did not catch, who started the cult of Xenomorph Necron Slanesh. That's a thing now! Which is sick and twisted, and I should write a book about it and submit it to Games Workshop. But you realize that happened! And third, everybody, everyone right now, give Eleanor and J. Jill a hug, because they deserve it. Thanks, guys. God, the stream just fucking started. And you... Let's see here. Alright, chat. We just fucking started this. But you know what? Alright, I've got a metric ton of stuff that needs to go up on the wall. Hello, Denmark. How you doing? I'll be in Holland in June, probably, by the way. That's a thing. Okay, chat. We have comic books, My Little Pony, Undertale. What else we got in here? It's just Undertale. Another fox. Chinese symbols. And anime characters I have played for LARP. So which one you want up? Oh, I got more here, don't I? Oh, I've also got actual handmade fan art, which is kind of weird to say. Is that it? Nope. That's not it. Yeah, it's character. So what do you guys want? All praise the Xenomorph Secron Alliance. Damn Skippy. The Netherlands, there. You broke the DM, Jade. I'm glad that you broke me for the day. Alright, we got anime, comic book. Anybody else got a suggestion? Well, if it's anime. Alright, we got comics, ponies. Fan art, that's 2. So we're stuck between comics and fan art. Okay, so alright, so I got 3. Okay. So let's do this. 4. Alright, so I got 2 pieces of fan art here. Okay. So I guess it's gonna be comic book. Which is the last comic book piece I actually have. Everything else goes down to anime, video games, and fan art. And ponies. I have lots of shit for ponies. I'm thinking that until I buy some more, it'll basically be ponies for a while. At some point. Alright, so we got the comic book one today. Alright, so here we go. I barely got into the goddamn game. And you guys, you, are already making me do this. What in the bloody hell's going on? Fold down, fold around, tag it on. Applejack, get up there. I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to knock you over. Shit! Fuck! God damn it. You okay? Hey Snowball, you alright? I sound okay? Yeah, I caught the wire. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Everybody okay? Nobody dead? So worth it. Start the stream and somebody's like, bomb her brains out. Okay. So, there it is. Piece of fan art up. I'm glad you like the tail, Soviet. I'm glad you like the tail. Get the tail out. So you guys can just see it under my arm over here. Alright, so back to what we were doing. it can either be the Xeno Koresh or the Slanesh Xeno Sexcron Alliance. I like the Xeno Sexcron Alliance better personally. Like, I like that better personally, and there you go, guys. You can see the piece of fan art now. And it is the comic book version of Tank Girl. So there you go. Alright, so back to the game. We have long known the spire radiates strong magical fields, and save the mountain spire connected to the old walls is the sort of thing common folk know from afar, but to avoid day to day. First order of business, I need to go talk to Turon.
I'm sure the events of Vendrian's Well are best explained from your mouth to Tunon's ears. Furthermore, I'd guess the Archon of Justice would want to know your take on the Archons and their divide.
And then 4.
Aren't you a feisty one?
Like,
Where
just
did you
straight
stand
up.
for Kairos' lackeys a few years ago? You seem so very eager to turn on your old allies. But I'm not one to criticize. I think it's wise to...
I will become the tyrant!
Well, short of Tunon giving you orders on pain of death, you have the luxury of acting on your own volition. Though the Scarlet Chorus are likely to come for you.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever you decide, I'm at your disposal. And I am thankful to not be a bloody pile of offal in Vendrian's Well. Life under your banner will, I'm sure, prove most interesting.
We should be going. So how do I manage my party? Do I have... Oh, you have a level. Okay. You need to stop dying! You should sell now. That's the same arcane shield. I'm thinking you should... I'm thinking you should add some armor pen because your basic attacks kind of suck. Oh wow, they hate me. They hate me a lot. How's this? Drain strength. AoE, drain 2 resolve, 2 finesse, and 2 might. Cool. Plus 3% hit precision. Awesome. Alright, so how do I trade out party members?
What is it you need?
I have a need of your skills. Okay, we are gonna put... you off and you on because I like her better than I like you. Where are you now? Like, where did you... Oh, you're over here. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I guess we traverse down to the well. Yes. Let's teleport to the bottom of the spire. You are getting sleepy. Your mouse is drifting to the like button. Wake up and click it! I agree. You should wake up and click the like button. You should click the like button religiously as though it is your job. So guys, I'm also going to make sure that you guys are aware that Friday we are building the unit for our only war campaign. If you want in, I suggest you attend and help build the unit. It will be done live. Probably while I play some other game, and then I will be pausing the game repeatedly in order to add in stuff as we come up with it for the unit. Okay, there's supposedly some object. Ah. Cool. I was like, there's supposedly some object here. Let's head inside and loot the grounds, because it now bears my symbol. And we didn't get a chance to loot while we were slaughtering everyone. interesting items. And you have 5 levels. Holy shit. Alright, let's give you 2 of that. It's a little bit of accuracy. There we go. That means you have 5 talent points. How about Eb have their... Oh, okay, so she has less on durations. Increase all frost damage. I like that. Pushing each them back a far distance. Arcane missile. Air violently. Actually, let's go deep into this. Let's go deep into the Tide School. Clear mind when Eb is not taking damage, her recovery time is reduced, and she strikes twice as fast with her normal strikes. Being hit removes this bonus for a few seconds. Ooh, that's really nice. Entering change of waters to wash over target. Let's do, yeah, there we go. Take advantage of this title mage who apparently isn't supposed to exist. Death from above. Fiaura 1 punch. Cooldown 1. Launch her into the air, allowing her to unleash a series of aimed arrows into a target. Terratus Embrace. Ebb and the party are lifted into the sky. Ebb then radiates moonlight, healing her allies and harming enemies. Awesome! She can make us fly! Yes. If you're in TS, you just need to let me know you're there.
User was moved
Yoink!
to your channel.
You've been yoinked.
Sorry, I can't.
Skull, man. Scully, 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 Scully. Don't make me go all Mulder on your ass.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
I like you having a torsion wrench. It's really useful for many, many things. Some of them involving lesbians. Hey, don't. You should get your own ideas and figure it out yourself about what lesbians do with torsion wrenches.
I wouldn't want to know. I'll just leave it up to other people's imagination.
There's your instant Fiauraism.
As if our brains aren't already broken enough already.
Job done.
Job done. Sophie, as of this tyranny, how many of these people yo bitches now?
Technically everyone in my party is my bitch.
Touche.
Yeah.
How many more people are left to be your bitches?
Probably a lot. I'm working on it. It just might take a little bit of time and effort.
The fact you're running with a one-punch player character is just ridiculous.
Well, it says 1 punch. It's probably more like 5 or 6.
You'll get there. It's the journey.
Oh, that's just adorable. And that even matches her outfit. I love it. Alright, let's look at weapons. So if you were to be using that javelin there. However, I can give you a shield and then you can throw your quill at people. 'Cause that's fair. Stabby, stabby, shanky, shanky. Stabby, stabby, shanky, shanky. Stabby, stabby, shanky, shanky. I said stabby, stabby, shanky. Oh. What do you mean can't occupy that slot? Oh, it's two-handed. That explains why I can't occupy that slot. It's two-handed. I'm stupid. And I am Fiaura 1 punch. In case anyone was confused about that. Alright, better helmet? Better for everything, but, well, not really. That's better armor, like just straight up. My deflection and accuracy go to piss. Why does it have to have better armor and then hurt everything else I love? And I put it on. That's just straight up better. This is no contest. Shoes, yeah. You get disengagement defense. Alright, put them on. Her outfit is like amazing. I wish I could keep that look through the whole game, but I know I can't. That makes me sad. Okay, that's armor. Trinkets. Are these trinkets? No, these are sell things. This is other accessories. We have no accessories. Okay then. Alright, I still haven't figured out how to split a stack.
There's no vanity system?
I don't know if there is a vanity system or not. I'm just assuming there isn't. There, everybody's not carrying healing potions. Awesome sauce. I think that's everything that needs to happen here. The rest of that we just kind of keep in our stash. Let's put that on for removing random hostile effects. And anything else I can do. Let's take the mushroom. What is this? Taking a day, all in this valley will perish. Oh, it says an edict that I
Got them in my sights.
can't really use or anything. That sucks at these kind of games that the best looking gear. Yeah, it does kind of suck that the best looking gear is not always the best gear. World map, please. Okay, there's the only
Taking a note from JRPGs there.
Burning library entrance. So many horrible things I've done, and I've barely even started. The bastard city! Let's go talk to Tunon. Yeah, guys, if you're talking about politics in my chat, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. Like, right now. Just flat out. I am not engaging in political discussion here. I'm here to make you forget about that shit and entertain your ass. So your ass is better be entertained. You're saying?
Well, to be fair, we need video games to just drown our heads.
Well, the Archon
Or just
of
to
War.
block out all those social justice warriors.
Like I used to like do a lot of SJW stuff, guys. Like before I did YouTube, I kind of burned myself out on it.
Ooh.
I've done my bit. Now somebody else needs to take up the torch, and I will highly encourage you and provide you with resources to do so. However, I will not engage in my chat in political discussion, and that's the end of this thought train. So let's move on to something else. Yes, the token white guy is how so happens to be the old guy. Gee, I wonder if that's representative of something.
You call yourselves officers of Kairos' army, but your conduct falls short of my expectations. The court finds your accounts of Vendrian's well lacking, rife with misdirection and fallacy, fouled with baseless accusation.
Ooh, damn, Tunon. I'm just gonna listen. Your Honor! I have relayed the events as I experienced them. You can well imagine what my version conflicts with his. On my honor and on that of our great general, I would sooner snap my sword than procure myself before perjury. Wow, that is a rare word to see actually used. Perjure myself before you, Archon. Oh, so you imply that falsehood comes easier to my lips than yours? You're a fool if you believe the Archon of Justice won't see through your lies because of the disfavored think themselves better than an honest gang.
Silence. The contradictions in your statements will be examined, and falsities threshed from truth.
Wow.
If we find you have perjured yourselves, Bled and Mark will see to your fate.
I like how the judge, jury, and executioner
User
is
was
named
moved to your
Bled
channel.
and Mark. Like, he's just gonna bleed you until you're just a mark on the floor. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Hellspiker.
Fatebinder, we will start with the matter of the Archons.
Uh-huh.
Raven Ash and the voices of Nerat have declared war upon each other.
That's bad.
In addition to violating Kairos' peace, they have thrown the conquest of the Tears into disarray.
Oh, this is the Scarlet Horde guy.
These hostilities began shortly after your arrival. Tell us what transpired.
The Archons could not agree on who should lead the siege and turned it into accusations of treachery. It seemed a mutual spat. The disfavored were more deserving of the honor, I say! Our tactics in training outmatched the Varinian god at every turn. What balderdash! 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 There needs to be a pony in My Little Pony named Balderdash. I rest my case. You can figure out what this pony actually does. Hey, Asane! That would be Jade and Eleanor apparently got together in a corner and decided to do it to me at the same time. 3. What 3? And you can totally take that out of context, YouTube, that Eleanor Fangirl and Jade Jill grabbed Fiaura in a corner and decided to do it to her at the same time.
You know I'm gonna make a fic out of this, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
The disfavored couldn't tip over a straw, but if they had a week to strategize it. Our howling mob was better equipped to overwhelm the Varinian Guard. Our recruits are ready to throw themselves at the enemy. If only Ash and his legion would agree to the plan.
The Fatebinder presents testimony. I warn you both against speaking out of turn. Something more than a mere disagreement unraveled this campaign. But I will return to that in time.
Tunon just looked at him and both and went, "Bitch! Bam! You two! Whack! Shut the fuck up! Fiora's speaking! And by God, I want to hear what she has to say." Almost messed up saying Scarlet Horde with Scarlet Whore. Lol. Здравствуйте, доброе утро, как у вас? Go away.
Isn't Scarlet Horde referring to something? I don't remember what.
Oh, Melisandre from Game of Thrones.
Before her.
If you're making a fic out of this and you send it to me just for shits and giggles, I will read it on a video aloud.
I will do
Let us
it.
Speak of Ascension Hall. The disfavored sing your praises across the realm. Though the
Well, I'm not going to be able to do it right now. I'm going to actually make this a good fic.
I claim the Citadel with a small unit of
An
disfavored.
efficient solution, the type I would expect from a capable agent.
That's just what
Tell me,
happened.
though, with the edict looming overhead and death the price of failure, why not employ the numerical advantage of the Scarlet Chorus?
The voices of Nerat provoked Ash at every turn. I suspected treachery! For a long time, the Archigator hovers in silent shadows trailing from behind his robes. It's creepy with the shadows,
I will
man.
consider this testimony at length. The court thanks you for it. Is there anything you wish to add at this time?
I have told you everything I want to speak of.
Your testimony is accepted by the court. The statements of our guests raise questions in my mind. There is much about this campaign that is...
Yes, Eleanor and Jade are both women, I believe.
A shipment of
Okay,
iron weapons
thanks for the
is
help.
sure
I'm
on
going to start
arrival.
writing it now.
Where coveted iron is concerned, I don't believe it to be a clerical error. One of my agents recovered this seal in Echo Call. It belongs to a merchant collective. Lethian's Crossing is teeming with their kind. If you would root out treachery, I would advise starting there.
You get dizzy from YouTube stream on also Hellspiker, I can understand
I will
that.
have a private
Hey David!
conversation with
What's
Fate
up? How you doing, Lord Terminex?
Ascend and join me. You will find the way opened.
Huh, I just got free
Will do.
combat skill boosts. Not that I'm arguing. I'm exploring because I want to see what's up here. Like there's a star thingy, and like star thingies. Oh. Hi. How you doing, Tunon? You know one day I'm gonna eat you, right? Like I'm just gonna straight up eat you.
War, this feud, is an insult to Kairos' peace. It should not have taken the better part of a year to silence the last vestiges of the Oathbreakers.
I
Our
agree.
allies squabble while our enemies regroup. It falls upon the court to measure the extent of the damage and to execute the agents of disorder. I suspect that treachery,
I guess I should do some
negligence,
executions.
disunity, and greed have infected one or both of our esteemed allies. Until you are instructed otherwise, this matter is the court's primary focus.
You know, if Slanesh is going to demand that this be a borderline porn script,
in close detail. You are charged with
I'm making a script.
Borderline porn?
I mean,
No,
you may
borderline.
you may as well make it a little rapey.
Well, here's the summary that I already got. Jade and Eleanor gang up on Fee in the corner and break her after beating her up with piles of money.
The tears phrase around us. There is.
But what if I do find them both?
If you cannot get to its source, then I shall.
Then it's a
find
revenge
who
fic.
can. As always, you will be held accountable for what you do in the court's name.
We have to
But
include Sophie
you are
in
free
this.
to conduct your investigation in the manner of your choosing.
Don't make this into a
You
series
must
instead of a
expect
one-shot.
lies, misdirection and manipulation. Suffer not such obstructions of justice. The disfavored seem the logical first step in your inquiry.
It's like story in a smut fic. It's there, but it's not needed to be.
Ash has shown deference to the court in times past. No doubt the disfavored
Oh, well, that's
will
nice
be
to
rife
know.
with accusations and
Evidence,
against
quote.
the voices of
Yeah.
Murat.
Yeah.
Graven Ash is a noble man, but never underestimate his capacity for deception. A wise general succeeds
We
by
all
knowing when to be
occasionally tell
amenable
some
to the
lies.
enemy.
I mean, I try my best not to because then I don't have to remember what I told somebody if I just tell everybody the blunt, honest truth all the time. I'm gonna go hide in a corner now.
You should, of course, speak with the Scarlet Chorus and gather their testimony. But it stands to reason that most in the chorus would soon
Good Lord, Zork, I didn't think that was possible.
Your skull, then entertain your questions. Do not regret killing the rabble that impede your investigation. They will be easily replaced.
If he were guilty, I would imagine
I
all his
concur.
soldiers would lie for him.
Graven Ash has a reputation for honor and nobility, but nobody is above reproach. If he is guilty of treachery in some
This is being way too heavily planned out by my chat
The
now.
ones to betray him. But if anyone is conducting a symphony of lies, common
And all it
sense
started with was
is of
use your imagination for what lesbians can do with torsion
Your
wrenches.
fellow Fatebinders have been busy
Oh, I'm
acting
definitely
as
gonna add
allies
torsion
and ears.
wrenches here.
I have a few leads for you
Dear
to follow.
God, help me.
You should, of course, speak
Why?
with your brothers and sisters of the
Why?
court if you need further counsel. The disfavored
Stop
have made
digging your
use of the
grave.
Sage's network of dovecoats and messenger birds as
But
they
I
come
like
into
digging
counsel.
my
I've
grave.
heard multiple claims of strategic communications gone missing.
Multiple. Wait, what? I have multiple claims of strategic communications
The
going
Sages
missing.
are broken, their citadel in flames, but they were not
Yeah,
slaughtered
see it, bye.
to the last.
Uh.
Some of their numbers
User
still
disconnected
congregate
from
around
your
the
See you later,
smoldering
man.
husk
Have fun,
of their
Daz.
burning library.
The dude was just
If they
dropped
have
into the
been
fuck
reading
box.
disfavored communications,
Yet, innocents will die, and I will judge everyone is guilty of something. It just depends on if that guilt's worthy of me killing you. Which, by the way, I would kill you if you stole an apple from a merchant who just so happened to drop it and not realize he dropped it. I'm gonna be that kind of tyrant.
I need Zork on my writing team right now.
The Oathbreakers were reported to be using iron armaments,
Mhm.
more than they might acquire from looting what few disfavored they killed. Any
But we could
iron
also
in the
have
tiers not rusted
Slanesh and the
through
sex
was
crimes
made
in on
by
this.
forge-bound hands in Lethion's Crossing.
This is true. That's where all the iron is made,
Between
and
craftsman
therefore
quartermaster, someone let iron fall into enemy hands. Investigate this matter and bring the thieves to justice. There is a final matter to discuss. A sensitive topic.
You have sensitive topics? Dude, you walk around and emanate horrific shadows, creep the fuck out of everyone, and have the most distorted, unnerving voice possible. What could possibly, in the right mind, be sensitive to you?
In spite of the many shortcomings of Vendrian's
He is
realm,
also partly a
you
god.
managed to make a name for yourself. You proclaimed an edict of Kairos, resolved its demanding conditions, and ascended the mountain spire.
Yeah, what about all
Any
that?
one of these feats would be worthy of recognition by the highest authority. You managed to accomplish 3.
I am in a privileged position to accomplish incredible
It
deeds.
pleases me that you grasp your role, as long as you temper it with a sense of duty.
Duty, right. I'm gonna become the new Kairos, and I'm
Whether
gonna
by
kill
design
him.
or by accident, you have captured the attention of Kairos' army and the local tiersmen alike. This is no small opportunity, and the court charges you with exploiting your new standing to its fullest potential.
I need to exploit my standing to the fullest. Got it. Hold on, let me get this right. Igor, говорите английский язык, пожалуйста. Don't forget the Sisters of Battle. Like, we've added in Eleanor Fangirl, J. Jill, Torsion Wrenches, and Sisters of Battle.
Don't forget the sex crimes in Slanesh.
And now Zork. Zexcrons and Slanesh. Wait, what?
Hierarchy. However,
Yeah, why not?
We're playing Tyranny, and you guys are talking.
Determined by their infamy,
God
their
damn it,
deeds,
internet.
and how they come to
It
be.
God
somehow
damn it.
went
Why?
back to that.
This
Why,
notion as you
internet?
bring
Why?
justice to this lawless frontier. There may
I am
come a
now
time
giving
when your
Zork my
deeds speak
email,
for you
so I can send
louder
in as
than
much
any title.
suggestions as possible.
My fan base, everyone. Like, this is exactly
love
how
you.
they are. This is an exemplification of them and all of the mischief they will get into. Right. So, Russian guy, first off, you don't actually speak Russian, because that's terrible fucking grammar. Second, there's your timeout, because if you don't think I can, invalid request. No, I want him in timeout. Put user in timeout.
Yeah, I don't see vodka in that sentence, so it's not Russian.
What do you mean invalid request? I run my YouTube channel. I should have full rights here. Alright, fine. Block. What do you mean invalid request? Hang on a minute. Alright, I'm going to close this YouTube chat because apparently it's broken. Okay, now I should have full rights to do that. Okay, so apparently I need to close YouTube altogether. Like, just completely close it. Sign out of my Google account. Oh, it's the stupid University of Delaware. Oh my god, I checked my academic email and it fucking does this every time. It goes psycho and causes problems. Okay, now. So now I should have my controls restored because I don't know why YouTube brain farts like that. It doesn't make any sense. While I'm doing this, by the way, guys, this is a reminder that you guys should be sharing this on Twitter and Facebook if you can, because you guys get stuff for, you know, more for getting more subscribers here. There are words, and I will speak them. There we go. Thank you, Geek Lab. Why can't... I am the administrator of my own channel, yet it's... Oh my god, YouTube, you are broken now. No, it's fine, Jade. It's fine. Run with it. Just run with it. I'm going with it and letting you guys get away with a shitload of shit for a fanfic now. Just go with it.
Yeah, too late, Jill.
Whatever you did to capture the attention of the masses at Vendrian's Well, I would encourage you to do so again.
I am now just remembering this is kind of revenge for getting
I look
Carl
forward to
Seftis
chaining
ass fucked
chaos
to
to
death.
my
As
will.
order and Kairos' law follow in your wake, you may dispatch chaos however you see fit. You are dismissed.
Whoa!
Should the court have need of your presence, you will receive word. Go forth and do
What's
my
happened?
bidding, and bring glory and honor to the tears in Kairos' name.
He wrapped his giant gravel against the floor and made the whole room just like shake.
Well, he is an Archon.
Yeah. Yeah, can I be one of those one day? Oh, it's gonna
That's
make
just
me
a
walk
single
around here.
note, and that felt like an earthquake. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. He does things.
And then he ninja'd the fuck out of there.
I have no more questions. Okay.
I want to be a fucking Archon. Why can't we be Archons?
Why can't I just be Kairos? Why can't I just say words on an edict and murderate people? Fateminder. I'm ill at ease at this polished hall, but I admit that it's reprieve from the battlefield and training grounds. If Ash needs me to stay here and represent his interests throughout the occupation, I am up to the task. It can't be worse than our days in Leviathan's Crossing. Joking aside, you were generous to grant disfavor control of the city. Even the Iron Legion needs to break from the front every once in a while. Have fun, Zork. You have planted the seeds of pure evil. Fateminder, you're no stranger to Tyran's Kirk, but I prefer to spend as little time here as possible. In spite of all these closed walls, I feel strangely exposed. Fair warning, when you backed Ash, you were as good as signing your death warrant. But we shouldn't discuss matters in a court of law. You'll make our time in the tears an interesting one, won't you? Of course you will. Maybe I should just kill you now. Like, you want to go? We can go. Like, I have no qualm about just going at it. Thrust. Okay, there needs to be more thingies on my bar. Oh, we've been stopped. Welcome back, kid. Assuming it was all been to watch the edict drop, I guess I'm glad you lived. The Archon of Shadows is stirring a fair bit away, turning your face with a weary smile. Here you threw a few of your rings on Ash and Gray's side. Not a bad bet to pick the Archon of War, but tell me the truth. Destroy the chorus and use them as slaves. Tunon is a secret My Little Pony fan. I agree. And as far as destroy the chorus and use them as slaves, does that mean they get to be Slaneshi sex slaves and sacrifices to Slanesh?
God damn it.
But tell me the truth. Did you go with Ash because it seemed like the right thing to do, or because you were supporting the voices was a worse option?
And you wonder why we're including the sex crons and Slanesh into this fic.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Neither Archon. Our lives depended on military success. I was not about to hand control to the Archon of Secrets. He's a more capable warlord. I gained favor with Bleed and Mark and the disfavored. The disfavored are nothing if not blindly devoted to their general, and though few in number, they're surprisingly difficult to kill. We don't have to like it to understand it. We both have our ways of turning the tides of war. All matters is that the edict of execution was stayed. Those stayed at Verde as well should be thanking you for their lives. Now I assume you're off to go meet with Ash, but first you and I need to have a little chat. Sure! Everyone's keeping an eye on you because you did something nobody has ever done before. Now guess at what that might be. I am the first person to take an evasive stance towards your rhetorical questions. Second, actually, but not that. Proclaiming an edict isn't new, neither is surviving or resolving the commandments of an edict, but you're the first to proclaim and resolve the very same edict, and it didn't kill you! In one fell swoop, you survived your second edict, resolved the very one you proclaimed, and woke an arcane structure that slept for several centuries. And now I go on your short list of people who stand out as potential problems? More or less. Mostly more. I don't care what you do with the information, but you should know the danger you are in now that you've put yourself on the map. Sticking with it is a favorite smart idea, kid. At least smarter than getting mixed up with the Archon of Secrets. You never really can be one of them, but if you value Ash's warriors, they'll serve you the best they can. Thanks. And now he vanishes.
Will do.
That, So how many... I really have to wonder, how many sacrifices to Slaanesh do we give and how often? And if I have a favorite one, do I still have to sacrifice it? Is Sophie gonna be mad about me keeping people as sex slaves for Slaanesh?
You already keep a lot of bitches. There's no difference.
What is my quest? I have to go to the Iron Hearth. I'm actually going to go to the Sunset Spire and... hold on. I have more than one quest here. Go to Leviathan's Crossing and investigate the iron shortage, a trial of Archons, gain evidence against Ash and Grave, gain evidence against Narat. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. I have to gain evidence against both. Yeah, we'll go to Leviathan's Crossing. With the chorus probably trying to assassinate us! Members of the Bronze Brotherhood are blocking the path. Who the hell are the Bronze Brotherhood? I haven't heard of these people. No. See, Sophie would care. Sophie would make it abundantly obvious that she cared, because she would be picking the ones that get sacrificed to Slaanesh. Don't become my favorite. You won't live long. Hi, person. A tall woman stands here surveying the area for a moment. She glances at you and immediately goes back to watching her surroundings. Welcome to Iron Hall Trail, Fatebinder of Tunon. My name is Webby, first axe of the Bronze Brotherhood, though I'm not sure that title matters anymore. Never mind, you needn't be burdened with my problems. What I appreciate is you coming to me before speaking to Radamon. You will need to be careful. He has of late been acting out of sorts, and any perceived slight can become a problem for anyone who offends him. Choose your words carefully.
User was moved to your channel.
By the way, everyone, you can join me in TeamSpeak if you so desire and add your voice to the insanity. Have fun, Geek Lab. Yeah, I don't know why I can't control my own chat. That's just strange, to say the least. But it's not letting me. Like, can I promote? Hold on, let me find somebody who I trust. I want to see if I can even promote, like, is Hellspiker a mod? No, I can promote, yes. Set user as moderator. Yeah, I can do that. I just can't time anybody out or ban them. That's just weird. What is TeamSpeak? Alright, Hellspiker, I'll give you the TeamSpeak. It's actually down below on Twitch, by the way, guys. It's next to where my YouTube channel ID is itself, but there's the TeamSpeak server in case you want to join from Twitch. Take care, Geek Lab. Have a good night. How could talking offend Radamon? You chose to speak to the first axe before speaking to the actual first brother, the bodyguard before the leader. How could this mean anything but collusion and treachery? I know I speak out of turn, but I must warn you, tread lightly around Radamon. Tell me of your Bronze Brotherhood. Who the fuck are you people? We're mercenaries, plain and simple. I'm not going to pretend like it's anything more. While it's true we have in recent years been a little more stationary than your typical crew, it doesn't change the fact that our services can be purchased if the price is right. We both know full well that the rings that the voices gave us were the only thing that bought allegiance to Kairos when the Overlord turned an eye to the crossing, even if our thanks for helping us was to be thrown from our homes. Seems like I made a bad decision there if me helping you got me thrown out of my house. Now that I hold any ill will towards you, decisions have been made and there's always someone who must pay the price. I hope you realize some people don't like being asked to pay. Radamon will try to sell you on our long and noble traditions like some kind of altruistic saint who could do no wrong, but that's a story as old and smelly as Grandma Beastman's tail hairs. Damn! Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to take a job that doesn't seem right to me, but a ring's a ring, and I'm not going where the money, and I'm like going where the money, one will point to Radamon, and I will agree on this. We did a job for Kairos, but we are not treated fairly. The Brotherhood is strong, and we had numbers. We will fight to the last man. I don't agree with Radamon's methods. What does it mean to be a first axe, exactly? I wish I knew! Well, you have a title, but you don't know what it means. Oh, you're supposed to protect the first brother, but you were also sworn to protect the Brotherhood, and if that means the removal of Radamon, so be it, which means you have to remove the person you're sworn to protect. What do you think happened? Honestly, I don't know. The stress leaves at the battle with Kairos' forces. His night in the old walls, you decided to remove the Brotherhood from the crossing. It certainly set him off. Does it matter? Oh, I removed them, and they're upset. How would you run it? I wouldn't waste time and resources on petty vendettas, that much I can tell you. I like battle and I like rings, and with the Brotherhood we could use to get both regularly. Now all we have is fear, suspicion, and blood. I want my disciplined regiment back, and I shall intend to have it. Yeah, acting like a child when you don't get your way is not the behavior of someone who should lead. Why are you forcing travelers to pay a toll? Radamon will say it's because it's what we're due, and part of me is inclined to agree with him, but if I were pressed, I would say his pride is hurt and he's lashing out. He can be a child sometimes. That's all. Huh. A toll? I will pay no such thing. Absolutely not. I've come through Iron Trail many times than I can remember, and no one asked for a toll before. I'm not paying one now. Fatebinder, surely you of all people can help me. My name is Aster, and I need to get to Leviathan's Crossing. I have goods to deliver. Tell this man I'm not paying a toll to him or anyone. Now he has, and he will not let me through. Greetings, Fatebinder. I'm sorry you have been drawn into this, but what you're summoned to is merely a conflict of changing times. I am Will of the Bronze Brotherhood. Iron Trail Hall is under our protection. Anyone passing through must obey our orders. If this gentleman would like passage through our land, a simple donation is required. These funds help our cause and keep Iron Hall safe for all treachery. And who exactly is keeping it safe? You are standing here with your weapons at ready against me. I am not but a traveling merchant. I have no money, and I certainly pose no money to pay. You're a traveling merchant with no money. How the fuck are you a merchant then? You will not be paying it. No one will pay a toll. Period. Perhaps you want to reconsider your stance on the matter of Fatebinder. He plants his hammer on the ground and leans on it, staring Asher down. Passage is bought with rings or blood, but I'll be happy to take both. I stand by my decision. You want to fight Fiaura one punch? We'll have our first fight today.
Yay! Murder someone.
So, a Fatebinder is in our corner of the world. Who would have thought this would ever happen? You will be taking a dangerous line, Fatebinder. The Bronze Brotherhood never backs down from threats. Normally, I'd knock you down where you stand for threatening me, but Radamon seemed to see if you were coming through here. I thought he was crazy. You'd be visiting the crossing. Looks like I owe him a few rings. Now, not that there's a shortage of those here. What can a humble servant of the Brotherhood do for you, Fate Vendor? And don't ask me to let you through because that isn't happening. Verse. Someone made the mistake of giving this little man too much power, and he's about to discover what happens when you stand in the way. If you think you can move him, do it. I dare you. Hey, shit meat! Wow, that's a new one. I gotta write that one down. Shit meat. Is it like... Is it just really shitty meat, or is it literally a patty of meat made from shit?
Can it be both?
Do you plan on moving your ass to Sentry, or do we need to stand here jawing like a bunch of graybeards? We're on a mission, and staring at your elegant mug and catching up on the past won't get any faster. Are you going to move on, or do I need to start cutting? Because I'm partial to do either. The mercenary mouth hangs open in disbelief. I would help you, but my boss told me to guard the bridge. No one gets through without his permission. Kairos, give me strength. You deserve this far more than I'm going to enjoy it. Hold on. I'm just doing my job. I apologize. Radamon will hear if there's nothing I can do about it. Radamon shows up now. While you are talking to Will, a striking man with a shock of bright blonde hair approaches, moving away from some men searching bodies of slain soldiers in the south. He watches you intensely as he closes his angular features. Ah, here's the Fate Binder. I knew we'd see you. Just wondering when. I don't get to smash his face in! I wanted to one-punch his balls off and shove them down his throat! Please?
That is the smartass.
One trip to Leviathan's Crossing wasn't enough. The Bronze Brotherhood were the original protectors of the crossing, but they passed control to Chaos forces and stayed as retainers. Over time, they proved too disorganized to keep the peace. You handled some members of distrusting them. Oh, right, I did that thing. Have you to return to ask no one to come to? Throwing me out of a home wasn't sufficient enough? I'm sure you already know that. I couldn't help but see you over here talking to Will and that traveling merchant, only here for a moment and already sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, aren't you? I don't appreciate others invading my territory. I told her she had to speak to you, Radamon. She wanted through, but I told her no. If you don't give me the signal, the Fate Binder isn't getting Leviathan's Crossing. No one invades your territory. Speaking of which, what did Welby have to say? Has she started filling your mind with lies about me? Is she and I going to have a chat soon? I can't have my first acts countermanding me at every turn. Watch yourself while you're a guest in my land. I want to kill you. I want to kill you already. Can I please murder you?
How dare they to challenge you? Murder is...
Wait, I can just attack you? I can just flat out do it? Alright, let's do this. Oh, you dick! No, you stay and fight, you ass! Ow, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. Let's get some crowd control going here. What does this do? Phantom Bolt. Ooh, drain health. That's really brutal. You're using Electric Jolt right now. You need to get in... Actually, let's get in double concussive bolts. Let's do that.
Consider it done.
Your concussive bolt needs to go at him. And then we need to do our crowd control.
Are we ready for this?
As a unit. Oh, that hurt. Okay, the next thing is you need to disengage. And you need to engage her. And you need to do a heal on that one. Anything else needs to happen here? Let's see here. We could... Sure. Let's do it. How are you... Did you heal? You did not. Heal!
We're ready for another?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am going to flurry the fuck out of you. And you are going to turn around and pop her in the head. You are gonna suck a potion.
I got it.
Yeah, burn, bitch. Everybody just beat her ass. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for it right now. Where's the one punch? The palm strike. The one punch. Let's do it. Let's do it hard. Oh, yeah. That's nice. They're all gonna get murdered. Oh, we are? We're dead? Is that what you're gonna say? Because that's adorable. I mean, it really truly is.
Now time to rob their corpses. Nah.
Yes, loot the corpses.
Will do.
Ooh, God, the focus fire is real. That guy just got, like, axed in the face. So very hard. Yeah, that burns, don't it? God, you're still screaming about that one. I don't know if I meant to hit you that hard.
On it. I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
How do you tear a whole skeleton out by someone's ass? Yeah, if violence doesn't solve your problems, you're not using enough violence.
Will do.
How about the...
If you're not using enough
Right.
high explosive, then you're not using it. Or if high explosive hasn't solved it, you're not using enough high explosive.
I got it.
Exactly. I'm gonna leave you three alive. On purpose.
Heads up. We have company.
Oh, really? Really? You want to go solo? You're coming at a solo? Oh, okay. All right, let's do this. You and you disengage. All right. What is Light of the Grave? Effect of the party's attacks will transfer health from the enemies. Let's activate that shit. And you stab him. So now we're healing ourselves as we're beating the fuck out of them. That's amazing. I love you so much, Eb. Like, you were... Can I call you Ed instead? Like as in the hacker from Cowboy Bebop? Because that is amazing.
On it.
Yeah, come back and fight me, bitches. Let's rest. You know, give us some time to heal. Feel better. There we go. Feeling better. Continue on to the crossing. Leave them to stew in that. Hashtag cup whistle, motherfuckers. Hashtag cup whistle.
It's all in the reflexes.
Yeah, I can unlock that. That's pretty easy. So I have a town to loot now. Because, you know, in every single RPG, that's how it's done. Is you loot the whole frickin' town. And then sell them back their own goods when you're done, by the way. You don't just loot them. You sell them back their own goods because you're a horrible person no matter what game you play.
Yep.
You kill everybody but the trader, and so everything back to him.
Exactly. And then he's like, I have a whole town's worth of stuff. I just need some custom. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have any customers anymore, do you? I can imagine making this significantly harder on yourself by basically in the pre-game siding with one faction, so that faction has control over most everything, and then turning on that faction in the actual main game.
So hard.
That would just make life incredibly difficult, and you would just be on a massive slaughter campaign at that point.
You get more loot.
You do get more loot.
And
That
isn't
makes
kind
me
of
happy.
the purpose of the game that you murder everybody?
I said that would make Zork happy.
I mean, it would make the game a lot more hostile. Like your first response to everything would definitely have to be punch it in the balls, punch it repeatedly, or
See
axe
that?
it to the face.
Bolt jacket.
Yeah. I would kill everything, and don't worry, Jade, it'll be okay. You're honestly scared to know? That was the plan. Yes, you and Eleanor were going to drag me over to the corner and have your way with me. Yes, and Sophie was somehow going to be involved in
Sorry,
this, and
I
I
can't.
don't know how that happened or why.
Because Dad suggested
No, it's
it.
that I'm writing it.
Are you seriously writing this? Like right now?
Yes.
Is the trauma going to be real? Is he breaking up to you guys, or is it just me?
Sorry, I can't.
He's breaking up to us.
Yeah, breaking up.
Already shipping me with two of my fans and writing a horrific erotic fanfic about it, and already planning to break us up. What kind of a monster are you?
Just point me in the right direction.
Totally makes me feel better. Yes, we're gonna kill everything. Don't worry about it, Jade. That should make you feel a lot better knowing that everyone dies. I had the subterfuge for that. Pick, lock. Do. I have subterfuge for that too. Pick, lock. There are a lot of people to talk to and much to do. Well, I have the subterfuge for that.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
The things you do with the torsion wrench first are, are great and all, but it's nothing compared to what Eleanor and Jade did to me with the torsion wrench last night. It was wonderful in the worst possible ways. I should stop this train of thought now. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Leviathan's Crossing, home of the best merchant in the entirety of the tiers. That would be me. Let me see what you have. Holy shit, you are an amazing merchant.
Can you murder him and steal his stuff?
The temptation is real, but I doubt it.
You have to try it at least once.
I have to try it once. Only once. Mead. Mead. Me likey mead. No, I would like very much to keep something called Potions of Revival. What does this do? Removes wounds and revives party members. Yeah, I think I'd like to keep that. Just saying. Add the whetstones. Add the rot spear. Add the blood moss and the stable root. And the Azure Bell. I'm keeping the sky cap for reasons. Put that back into the stash. What's this? Leave that in my quick items. Let's see how much money we can truly get out of this guy. Like, how much can I pump him for before we start worrying about buying things? Hey, I got a whole plat out of it. It's a platinum ring, by the way. Iron ring. Oh, so it's copper, bronze, iron. Oh, that's our currency, not gold and silver. Figures. Bronze ingots. Hide. And a scroll. Awesome. So what do you have for armor, since I'm more armor focused than anything else? Exquisite light leather gauntlets. Holy shit. Yes. I want. Give me. Yoink. Yoink. This is getting expensive very quickly. Weapons.
Well, there's a very simple solution for that. Murder more people and get more loot.
Murder more people, steal more loot. That's your simple solution.
Yeah, then you can buy more cool goodies.
That's true. I could buy more cool goodies if I murdered more people and grabbed the loot.
And then you can murder more people faster.
I like where you go with this. Alright, so I'm going to put that on. Yeah, I got some armor now. I'm going to put those on. Oh, yeah. And you, let's see how this looks on you. Like, what are the changes for you? Shock armor, deflection, and you get the grounding ability, which gives you additional shock armor. I kind of want to keep you in that for a little bit, just because it amuses me. What does this do for you? Actually, yeah, I'm going to have to just switch you out to that. Can I put you in that? No, ebb only? Okay. Fine. Alright, let's get some changes to done. That's a significant upgrade for her. That was just a straight up, yeah, that's just a straight up upgrade for me. So this is just a huge upgrade for her. There we go. That's better. Get her some better gauntlets too. And basically now we're doing hand-me-downs. Deflection and precision on our VPN. Hold on. So this is 4%, 2%. There we go. Better gloves. Straight up better armor. The best protection that she can wear. I'm keeping that. Like, I'm just permanently keeping that. You can just hang on to that. Because I like how that looks. Let me see what you have. I'm gonna be, you know, giving you a little bit more shit because I don't need it anymore. There we go. And now we've upgraded our equipment significantly because reasons. Because that's how this works. What very rarely do good things come from fanfics? You're right, Derek. They almost never come from fanfics. But you know what? It's being made and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay.
So sit back and enjoy the ride.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. I thought they were kind of holding me down and making me enjoy the ride.
I mean,
go ahead, J. Jill. You explain it all in chat so that it's written down for people. Here we go. Good day to you. Oh, you're another merchant. Everything I need. Oh, you're that kind of merchant. Got it. Okay, so there's the merchants. What is this person over? Oh, it's just commonly used by merchants bringing their wares to the Vitus crossing. Ah.
Sorry,
So they prefer the river. Are you another merchant? You are another merchant. So many merchants. Oh! Well, I shouldn't have spent all my money. Apparently.
Derp.
Derp. To derp, to derp, to derp, to derp. Nobleman's sandals, which apparently are... Or no, the light leather boots, which are apparently just straight up better than what I'm wearing. Sure, why not? And heavy level armor. I am now broke. Utterly and completely. To basically upgrade my character. Good God. Why? Why did I do this? Sure. That looks better anyway. And now we have to sell. I wish I could equip while we were in here, but I can't. Oh, I can. I can just. I'm stupid. I'm doing this the long and dumb way. You all heard it here. Fiaura is being dumb. Not that that's anything new. Just pointing it out.
That's how she got trapped in the fic in the first place.
That is right. That is how I got trapped into a fanfic in the first place. Like, I'm not even going to deny that one. Okay, I am now completely broke. Like, just straight up. Is there something else I wanted to... Wait, where's your... Oh, there's your thing. Due to my filter settings. Oh. Everything. Everything. So, there's my stash. There's my shit. You need those. Okay, so. That actually looks really nice. Compared to the shitty armor I was wearing. Please let me be. I don't want to let you be. I'm walking into this house just because I can. Explain! Usually in a fanfic, either Spock stares meaningfully at Kirk, Worf leads Wesley Crusher into his quarters, or a small boy grows up to become Darth Vader. Oh wait, that wasn't a fanfic. So I suggested no self-flagellation. That's my job. But David, self-flagellation is like half of my fun. Like that's 50% of the fun. Am I right? If I'm wrong, somebody let me know. Like somebody let me know if I'm wrong here. Isn't self-flagellation like half the fun? I have a lot of things going on here. Just a lot of things. All the things. So many messages on Discord. I just don't even know anymore. And not enough alcohol. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I haven't had enough booze for self-flagellation yet. So I will explain that basically I suggested that Eleanor Fangirl and Jade Jill were going to pin me into the corner with a torsion wrench and have their way with me. And then it's just spiraled out of control from there. I'm Elinda. Welcome to Leviathan's Crossing. If it wasn't for Turon's fate... welcome back to the Crossing. I haven't seen you here since you put the disfavored in charge of everything. I must say my memories seems to be failing. Something I'd never thought I'd say. The way people talk about how you came through and drove the Brotherhood out of town. You should be 10 feet tall and shooting lightning from your eyes. I seem to remember you being a little more human. Can't always tell the content of pie from its crust, though, can you? I think the Vader haven't been too bad. At least you didn't choose the Scarlet Corliss to be our overlords. But enough of my prattling. You didn't come here for a history lesson or to get my opinion of your grandeur. Can I ask questions about the crossing? Eyes, lips, hair, and hearing might be failing, but my mind still remembers everything that happened here. Would you like to know about? I'll do my best to not go on too long about it. I know I have a problem keeping conversations short. Can't say I've had a strong opinion of them one way or another. They didn't seem to care about leaving the settlement behind. When the decision was made to let the Spirit have control, they left. And didn't see much of them since. What do you think of the disfavored? Strict curfews, frequent searches, and no forgiveness of missed iron and grain quotas. That's the ill of it. But the sentries keep constant vigil and treat us with respect. Politeness, even. Most of them call me elder and bow. Some of them... as if someone's going fishing through your pockets or taking your crops, you may as well be kind about it. And my headset is tangled to shit, so hold on. Come on. Whee! There we go. Yeah, I apparently forgot to activate my stream tip and had to turn it on afterwards, and then you and Eleanor got together and conspired against me and drug me to a corner and did things. My poor tail. It'll never be as fluffy ever again.
Wait, also the tail's getting it?
I don't know. You're writing, not me.
I'm getting suggestions. Zork already gave me a massive list.
It's apparently, oh god, I don't want to
One
ever
of them
see
is
this
power
list.
tools.
It's definitely not the situation I would have chosen, but things can always be worse. The water might be up to your knees, but it could be up to your nose, if that's what my grandmother used to tell me. What about the Earthshaker mages? A few of them passed their crossing region time, all headed south to the Stone Sea. At least that's the word of it. The mages didn't stay long. He gestures to the massive stone facade of the old walls. And I'm glad they kept on traveling. It made if some might cast a spell that cracked the foundation of the old walls, praise Kairos, so it wouldn't happen. What about the Forge Bound? They toll away in the forge houses day and night. Kairos forces keep them well guarded since they know how to work ore into weapons harder than stone or bronze. I delivered food and kindling to the forge houses, but never had much contact with the artisan mages. What of the Bronze Brotherhood? They've been here since the crossing was founded? And I kicked them out? I don't know how I feel about this. Leviathan herself hired them to protect the settlement when it first started, fledgling town in the shadow of the old walls. If they did such a good job, she kept them honest peacekeepers, and that's how things went. At least until you decided to oust them and put someone else in their place. Can't say I would have done the same, truth be told. Taking pay from two employers is always going to end badly if you can't make them both happy. On top of that, it seems lately that Radamon is traveling a path that no one can see, and I don't want to see what's at the end of it. Yeah, I just killed some of his friends. But can you tell me about the spire here? Sometimes I wonder why Leviathan thought it was a good idea to settle here. We've already had a Bane problem because the forge bound set up here. Now they're using the crossing as one of their main forges. The Bane issue is even worse. Since the Bane are drawn to magical energy, we have a constant alert for them escaping. How'd you seal the door? I have a keystone that can be used to open and seal the door. One of Kairos' soldiers found it while they were looking for a way to seal the doors to keep the Bane from escaping. The sealed door is only a temporary measure, though. It holds the Banes back for now, but it won't last much longer. Tell me about the history. Who was Leviathan? The biggest pain in my ass I ever knew. I don't suppose I should talk about my mother like that. She was a mediocre merchant, but a great leader. The war in Northern Kingdoms cost her a very lucrative trade route up north, but she managed to earn trade stewarships from Kairos. For a short time, she had a monopoly on the grain and tin here. What did my grandmother say? Give a blind man time and a pile of rocks, and eventually he'll hit a target. Not to say she didn't deserve it, but I think luck played a bigger part in success than actual talent. But Pyros gives and Kairos takes. Leviathan stripped her of her trade rights. Suddenly she had a large staff but no goods to trade and no means to pay anyone. But she was stubborn and knew if she kept at it, eventually things would turn around for her. She figured the trade goods would come to us. The location was good enough. How crazy that would happen? She decided to concentrate on making the existing local settlement into a center of commerce. I thought she was crazy turning a town, but apparently she knew what she was doing. It wasn't long before it was leading Leviathan's crossing. With the bridges over the old walls, this was the only place you could go to take a week off your trip. She eventually hired the Bronze God. Zork, the things you guys do to me, I have to mind bleach on a daily basis, and it's still not enough. She was your mom? Of course! How do you think I became the Riviera of the Crossing? It's certainly not my storytelling or charm. I may be the oldest living resident here, but that's certainly not a good reason to make someone your leader. But come to think of it, neither is just being the offspring of a former leader. But like it or not, that's how things are. My mother was a wonderful woman. She might not have been the nicest person. She might have been overfond of dilettantes here or there, 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 or there. Okay, words. But who isn't? May she ever rest free of disturbance. How'd you build the old walls? Leviathan was a mastermind. She could tie a knot with one hand, one string. I remember watching her draw systems of ropes and knots in the sand, telling me that what they would do when built. I thought she was crazy. She had the idea for bridges from seeing galleys pulled out of the water into the dock. Apparently the hardest part was getting the initial climbing team to brave the old walls and set the first ties. But apparently you could pay man enough rings for him to overcome his fear of old walls predators. Why settle here? Necessity! The rope bridges let us cross the old walls. With them it became a matter of trade rights we had. We'd be able to build the crossroads. The siege of the bastard city ended up helping us. All the folks leading all points crossed in the little settlement. Many of them decided to stake a claim with us. But then Leviathan discovered there was iron in the river. She thought it'd make us rich, but it also made us a target. Old walls don't make passage through the area easier, and our bridge cut days to weeks off the trip. Is Leviathan's crossing is the best way to get your shipment where it needs to go. Mix some other load of iron ore into it, and we suddenly had a target painted on us. Why does the Brotherhood want the crossing? The land, breeding stock? They've been here longer than I have, so maybe they consider it home too. Kairos' purse masters are no longer willing to pay them to fight, and if mercenary is killing for free, something's suspect. In the end, I suppose it doesn't matter. Radamon will never let go. He feels he owns his town, and he aims to have it as he will. Thank you. You've given me some information. Why are Eldritch Abominations on that list and Tyrannids? I ain't touching no Gene Stealer.
Why not?
I ain't touching no Gene Stealer. Tell you that right now. Not happening.
Hey, you made this experience
for
worth Tyranids.
Faceless Abomination.
Good day to you, Fatebounder. My name is Vendra. Welcome to Leviathan's Crossing. Our current orders are to the garrison of the crossing. We are to secure the safety of the Forgebound, the sanctity of Kairos' laws, and the well-being of settlers, and are dealing with a gang of Free Cities mercenaries we need to club back to the setting sun. Well, that's not the official order, but you get the idea. Thank you. Wow, that's kind of harsh. They're making them thrown weapons that just sticks with crosses on them instead of actual target dummies that might have some consistency with humans. Instead, you have to throw through solid wood. If it isn't the Fatebringer, just advocated Harbinger of the slow and undesirable death. Whereas you chose to enslave the Forgebound as punishment for leaving the Mage Guild and taking his secrets of iron forging into the ranks of Scholars of Chorus. He now serves the Forgebound in chains rather than a willing volunteer. The Forgebound merchant over here and turns to you. Ah, Fatebinder, I cannot thank you enough for assisting our production of weapons armor by sliding with such reliable labor. Without Swanson here, we would have stayed behind schedule. Are you a Forgebound? Not by choice. I don't understand how you can spend all day talking about ore deposits. Ore deposits! Where are your tattoos? I told you earn them based off your time spent in the forge, but since I'm considered a trader, I forfeit my chances of being a master. Not that I had any ambitions of making weapons I'm not allowed to use. Why did you want to join the Scarlet Chorus? Your sudden curiosity in my life is charming. I joined for the same reason many others does. Your options vanish quickly once Kairos conquers the land. True. Kairos basically tells you serve or else. Well, you got it. I'm just going to put this on the other side of me now, too. Ah! Your duty awaits. Is that so? Well, what is your duty? What's up here? I never even got up here. Like, I explored a lot. Ooh, kitty! Kitty! Pet the kitty! Pet the kitty!
Sorry, I can't.
Sorry, I had to. There's a cat there. I must pet it.
What do we have here?
This is a good question. What do we have here? Oh wait, we actually found a secret. I'm stupid. There we go. I looted the secret. Now we continue onward. I swear this RPG is so weird. Okay, so down here there is another house I can go into. We should make our way around there and go inside. And there's a star person over here that I missed. And there's a lot of other houses I can go into over here as well. Huh. Should consider that.
Time to rob them blind.
Oh, I've already robbed all of them blind. Like, completely and utterly, Housebiker. Welcome to Leviathan. Wait, what? Welcome to Leviathan's mistress, my lady. Please enjoy. I just walked into a brothel! Pleasure, Fatebinder. It is an honor to always entertain someone of your standing at Leviathan's mistress. If you have need of entertainment or company for a short time, we would look forward to fill your needs. How much do you charge to partake in the entertainment? The price for all entertainers is 100 rings for the night. If you would like specifics, speak to one of the higher and then tell me about the... Obsidian, you would! You would just flat out include a whorehouse. You would just flat out include a whorehouse. We might come back and visit this just for shits and giggles. But they flat out included a whorehouse. Welcome to Zarka's Missions Fatebinder. My name is Zorotica. Are you here to teach me the ways of the world? What can you offer the others don't? If you spend time with me, I play a novice mage in the Burning Library. I'm lost in here, Fatebinder. If I don't behave, I will be punished. Do I need to be punished? Tell me about yourself. Me? You want to know about me? I'm a simple girl. I know nothing of this world or my place in it. Are you here to teach me? Huh. Good day, traveler. My name is Timo. Are you in need of a companion? Tell me about you. The past has no interest for me. I think about what's here. She points to the spot between her breasts and slowly traces her finger down the front of her body. Now. What can you offer the others can't? I will perform the Oathbreaker for you. She whispers the words in the heat of her breath caressing your ear. I would make a sage give up his books if I wanted. Welcome to Leviathan's Mistress. What can Lorid do for you? Wow, he's like the big hunk of my life story. Sorry to say that it's short and boring. I had a happy childhood. Nothing I ever have, and I grew up to be big and strong and never knew any health issues. I approached Mr. about a job because I wanted to, because I like what and who I get to do here. What can you do the others can't? Everything and more, but my specialty is Viridian Swell. Let your imagination run wild, and it's better than that. If someone came up to me and said their specialty was Viridian Swell, I would not even... My imagination goes to the worst places. Like, period. Good evening, and no, it's not weird, Jill. Here's your pets. Welcome to Leviathan's Mistress. My name is Gallum, and if you would do me no end of pleasure to serve you today. What's your history? That's not really much to say. I'm from the north. I was traveling with a performing group when we were set on by bandits near Leviathan's Crossing. I was injured and lost consciousness. Came to Miss Sophia was nursing me. The rest of the troop died in the fight, and I had nowhere to go, so Mistress offered me a position. She knew my performing skills would come in handy. It's the best job I've ever had. If you want the ground to move and feel the walls tumbling down, I'm the man for you. I will give you the Earthshaker's delight, and trust me, you will never want to hire another performer again. Your puns, Obsidian. Your puns are horrible. Your hooker puns are terrible. I don't even I don't have a coherent response to the hooker puns. I don't have a response to the hooker puns here. It just...
There are some people in the entrance room waiting to come in.
It's just not within me to give the hooker puns any merit today.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Hey.
Hello, Derek. Hello, Chaco. I mean, hello, Nurgle. Hello, Derek.
Hello, Fiaura.
How many Fiauraisms have I spewed already?
Since I arrived...
Oh god, he's having to count.
No, I have to actually pull up the list.
Great! A cat and a bunny pinned me in a corner with a torsion wrench and I started moaning.
Ooh. Put that on the list.
Four.
Did you count the one before you arrived in which I said, I'm glad you're handy with a torsion wrench. You don't want to know what lesbians are capable of with torsion wrenches.
Oh yeah, I know, but
I'll have to go back
He's
and
also
get
a
that
Scarlet
one.
Chorus camp.
Because I can only get those I'm here for until I go back.
Have you come to punish me? Am I a bad girl? Or do you just want to use my power?
Language speaks. The sound of breeze with the force thing.
Have you already forgotten me, Fatebinder? Do you remember? You let the disfavored kill my followers.
Oh, you're the Archon of Song.
The Archon of Song. If I wanted her dead, do you really think I
Oh,
need
and someone
your
will
help?
probably have to get the Fiauraisms for the
Wow,
live stream on
she's
the 17th.
bitchy.
Try and protect me. Apparently, they don't think I'm as dangerous as you did. I suppose you're gonna tell me I can't go collecting followers again like before. If some people want to worship me, is that really such a bad thing? Is Cairo so insecure to worry about a little competition?
Yes, he is so
Look at
insecure to
me.
worry about a little
Do you
competition.
think I seem dangerous? What harm can a 15-year-old girl cause? I'm only a child.
A 15-year-old girl, and these times, young lady, 15-year-old girls are married off. And on top of that, if you really must know, 15-year-old girls can do a shitload of damage. I did make a return pun about the sex warriors.
It's flattering to have everyone wanting me so desperately.
Sex
Kairos,
warriors.
the voices of Nurat, Tunon, you.
What are you
Never
suggesting?
mind. I'm just feeling a little paranoid. Past guardians have shown themselves to be a little more interested in me than entirely
saying you said
necessary.
warriors instead of workers. I'm like,
But now
sex
to a more
warriors.
important matter.
It's a little
There
weird.
is something you can do to assist me.
Oh, really?
I guess that's just. So I guess
Perfect
that's
O's
just
shape to
basically still
sound.
Nesh.
Remove my helmet.
What are you trying to do to me?
Really? Nothing at all? What a disappointment. Not to mention a colossal waste of effort on my part. Probably spreading myself too thin trying to keep them all under my thrall. I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're no use to me at all.
Oh, really?
Keeping up the act can be a bit tiring at times. I've been the songbird for so long, I've forgotten how to be anything else.
Perhaps I can help you. Come with me. Some with your power could be useful in correcting
Why on
it.
earth would you want that? I can't imagine you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, Tunon must have had a hand in this.
Nope, Tunon does not have a
Or
hand in this
Nurat.
one.
Maybe I'd rather stay here where people won't insist on ordering me around all the time. Although, you did activate one of the spires, so your power is something I could learn from, and you are right. Certainly not going to make any significant advances staying here with a bunch of nobodies worshipping me. Watching you in action could give me the edge I need to
Really?
unlock a spire of my own. Fine. I will allow you the glorious gift of my presence in your party.
Sweet,
Well,
I have an
let's
Archon.
go. If you're going to teach me the wonders of the world, it's not going to happen here.
I have the Archon of Sexiness! And she's higher level
That's
than
number
us.
5.
I basically have the Archon of Sexiness. You definitely need more hit points.
So now from all this month, you have mentioned the Archon of Sexiness and the Archon of Kicking Your Motherfucking Ass.
Yes.
Not just your ass, your motherfucking
ass.
That is this entire title.
The Archon of Kicking Your Motherfucking Ass. Whoa.
How many
Just
more
straight up
Archons will we
damage.
create?
All of them? Oh, she just has these songs. Okay.
So she's the bard.
Yeah, she's a bard. Except for she's like the bard of I'm going to seduce you and use the torsion wrench on you in combination with a chain dildo.
So a very
I forgot about
dement-
the chain dildo.
So just a demented bard, because I'm pretty sure bards fuck everything that they can anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you think golems are created? I mean, a bard, there's a rock. 9 months later.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
The speed of her songs and causes her Stanzas to last longer while Laryngus tempo is active. Area of dissonance increases the effective party's armor and causes the foes that strike allies in melee to have their attack damage reduced for a time. That's useful. And that is offensive. Aura of Pain. Resonance field. Quicken breath. Breath at the start of combat. That just seems useful. Your voice and raises your pitch to deafening levels. Those caught in the siren's attack take arcane damage and are interrupted. This field 2 moderately increases damage prevention by the field. Focus song. She learns precisely channel her voice towards nearby enemies.
Xenomorph, dwarves, portal, aperture science, ritual, demon gods, potions, poisons, mind control, blackmail, dragon, zombies, skeletons, role playing. What in the world is Zoke throwing into this shit?
All of the things. Okay, so on your hop. So what are you? I actually need to like rearrange the party now because I have too many offensive members, not enough defensive, and I'm only allowed 4, which kind of like I was hoping. You're waiting for me to notice what? Oh dear God! Why? Xenomorphs, dwarves, portal, aperture science, rituals, demons, gods, potions, poisons, mind control, blackmail, ghosts, dragons, zombies, skeletons, roleplay, miniaturized drugs, gladiatorial combat, spying, and torture.
Good day, Fatebinder.
See, no, I imagine that's all combined because he didn't use any commas, so I should imagine it's all one thing. Somehow.
Are those all skills
that I would like to discuss with you people? Words I currently don't have. I'm just gonna let it go.
When Zorks write this all, can you read it on the 17th as like a little gift to me?
Sure. If this actually gets written, I will read it.
Yes, best birthday present.
As I said, if this gets written, I will read it in a video as Fiaura has received a fanfic. Prepare for something rated R. Zork, why? Stop. No, there's enough material here for Barbados to write an entire book of Fiaura porn, and this time it would actually be Fiaura porn.
Zork, keep writing. I want the best birthday present Fiaura can give me, and this is it. So keep writing.
Where's those details? Oh, he's going on a 3rd page.
Why? Why do they do this? Why? Why you do this? Upgraded with proper materials. Okay, I need to go back to the like forge area apparently because I have proper materials now. Yeah, we'll scare off all of my new subscribers at this rate. Like, in the most horrific way possible.
Now, with this, they'll just know what's the norm.
I guess. If you say so?
You know you don't.
This is my norm. What is abnormal for me?
Abnormal is acting like a normal fucking human.
In all seriousness, what is abnormal for me if this is the new norm?
I imagine it's like it's gotten to the point it's like the pendulum thing. You've gotten so abnormal that normal things.
You could start
are now
your stream wearing
abnormal to
an outfit.
She could be like Hitman now.
I could start my stream wearing a nun outfit, and by the end of it, be stripped down to a string cami V-neck tank top, and the shortest shorts you've ever seen.
Still wearing the hat though.
Yeah, still wearing the fox hat the whole time.
See, I imagine even more extreme than like non-outfit, like full-on burqa, and like for every dollar donated, you slowly remove a bit of it.
Or
$100.
oh,
sorry.
I'm not touching that one. There is a 500-foot pole I wouldn't touch that with. Now, if it's 501 feet, I might consider it. But man, if you got a 501-foot pole, damn, do I want to spin on it. You've got a nasty idea now. God. What is wrong with my YouTube chat? Like, explain it to me. Go into details. I wish to understand it, because I don't at all understand you guys when you just go off into places. Some places scare me very much so. Hey guys on Twitch, you can totally talk. Like, I can see both chats. Hey David, what are you at? Like, seriously. But I can see both chats, so you guys can totally talk. The floor stones have been broken recently. Bits of metal nearby would suggest that the result of careless soldiers. An interesting rune.
Punish them.
Oh, that's appropriate names. Sweet. Anyway, let's throw in these runes, and I can make new magic spells. So you have an illusion core, a force core, and I have an entropy core. Force core.
Today's been a good day already.
Distant impact. What is this? Cyclic energy reduces the cooldown of spells. Adds the rooted affliction to force and entropy spells. Extra range, extra strong. Extra strong. Anybody able to use it? Nope. Adding rooting? Nope. Actually, if I remove the rooting. You can use it. You can have the extra strong force bolt of fuck you. Okay, what about if we went that way with focused intent? And then I went extra strong.
Would be an interesting name for a spell.
Oh, I already have it assigned. Okay, never mind. Lore +1. Yay. Lores. Did we just find an ingot of stuff? Ooh, sweet. Open that. There's something else here. That. God, you have to be like super observant to like get everything. Behave, Zork. 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 Do I need to put you in the closet? By the way, let's do this while I'm thinking about it. Oh right, I'm playing on Iron Man mode. I'm gonna save and reload so that everything is saved in case we die. But I'm on Iron Man mode, so I have to reload every time I save because there's only allowed to be one save slot. Period.
Oh god, Zork posted more. Alcohol, nuns,
when I played
religion.
Michigan, oh god, no, no one even knows that happened. No one knows that I played fascist Michigan in a post-apocalyptic world.
Wait, what?
Post-apocalyptic 1930s world, I played fascist Michigan.
When was this?
Like 6 years ago? They ended up like annihilating me, but before they did, I spread anthrax all over the U.S.
Masonry here puts the artisans of Sunder to shame.
They wound up after I'd managed to drive my country into the ground and annihilate most of my stuff defending it, and giving them all anthrax. They wound up getting something like 40 million net income split between 4 nations, and about 16 population was all I had left. And I had cost them over 100 population and over 200 million in damages. It was basically you might defeat me, but you will not only will you not recover your losses, you will never recover from this. The chamber immediately reminds you of Ascension Hall. An intricate rune running along the floor can be the only thing standing at the feet of the Great Spire. Each step you take echoes a great distance as you gaze up towards the colored walls. The rune-centered room is inactive, and the silence hall offers no clues as to how to use or make it function. You feel a slight tug in your chest, a faint echo of energy that enveloped you at Viridian's well. Creepy.
I'm sorry, but what game is this that you played? Because I want it.
It was a forum-based game. The rules were made up by someone, and we just played them.
Unlock this puzzle.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
If we knew what glyph we needed, I bet we could unlock this. This is a intricate-ass puzzle. Alright, so if I hit this... Imbues on the floor inlaid with an iridescent material that glitters under a close inspection. They appear to intersect at varying angles, performing a myriad of potential shapes similar to the rubbing you found. Similar to the rubbing I found. Oh, so I have to solve a puzzle. And that is the shape it has to make. How do we make that shape? Roughing up, leaving the full design a mystery for now. I have to find the rest of the pieces. Forum gaming for the win. I will someday entice you back to it. Maybe?
Sorry, I can't.
I don't know if I will ever have the time again, but if I do one day, I might. Then again, it might be a fun YouTube series just for shits and giggles. There doesn't seem to be a way to open this door except for from the other side. I would venture otherwise, because if I...
Ready?
What are we doing? Oh.
Right.
As per a verbal agreement, you are allowed entry to the old walls of Leviathan's Crossing with explicit instruction to find a path to the Bronze Brotherhood campsite on the other side. Any items acquired with else will be yours to keep in exchange for your help in the matter. Let's try that again.
Await my signal.
See if I can break this. I just pick up like a huge rock.
Flawless.
And shatter it. What does this do exactly? It deals crushing damage, dazes everyone, and has a radius. Nice.
Right.
Ooh, excuse me.
Right.
You named it the Emerald Middle Finger. Spirituals were access to the Twin River Walls. During the conquest, killed sages who were recruited to the Scarlet Chorus. All uncovered evidence is here. Needs fires to find a way through. Figure out a way to activate the teleportation device.
Sorry, I can't.
Eerie love from an unknown origin coming from within the depths of this pit. You. What killed you, by the way? There's like claw marks on the ground. I'm a little wigged out by that one. Like, what actually killed you? Well, considering one person is apparently in this fanfic is apparently a bunny girl and the other one's a cat girl, I'd say so. Okay, I need to form this symbol somehow.
The fact that that's actually being made into existence is just...
So tag you.
There are not words.
And you...
Yes, there is. Profound beauty of the human mind.
Also, what the fuck am I looking at?
And
Beauty
you,
is not the word I would
and
use.
And you...
You don't know art.
And you...
Bitch, I'm a sculptor. I know art.
Oh snap, I've been served.
Yeah. I should actually put some of my sculptures on DeviantArt. I haven't yet, but...
Alright, so I just have to draw the symbol. No.
What kind of sculptures?
Right, maybe.
Fired clay with an, is it what type of oxide was it on it again? Iron? I think it was iron. I know, iron
so
and then...
just keep putting it together.
What's that one chemical? It turns white when fired. God damn it.
And we tag you. Okay, everybody move the fuck off so that I can do this right.
I suppose I can do that. Right.
To you. And we tag you. No, we're doing it wrong. I see it now. I see it. Okay, let's reset.
It's an eye.
I see it now. I see the symbol. I just have to put it together. It's much easier than I was making it out to be. It's just two fucking triangles merged together, so it's not this big complicated thing. It's just literally two triangles put together. I mean, this should have been so easy to spot. I feel dumb now.
Illuminati confirmed.
Alright, so I got all that, and then there's these two little things that are faded.
I got it.
And that will form them. And there's our symbol in the floor. That was not actually as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Sweet. Done! Fiaura's a member of the Illuminati. Confirmed.
Yeah, I don't think the Illuminati would let you join.
Stop firing foxes at people. Why are we saying but Jews and Hitlers?
He needed things to add into his weird fan fiction, so I said Jews and Hitler. So, I mean, why not?
Why?
Why? No. If you're gonna write a fan fiction about Hitler, it's that he secretly has a gay Jewish lover he keeps in the Reichstag. Gain light courses skyward, taking you to the horizon of Viridian as well. You keep the ground rippled beneath you, and yet again you drift back into the warmth and energy surrounding you. Your awareness stretches beyond the limits of the spire, pulling in main directions at once. The light you saw arcing from the sky reminds you of the tether you feel to the top of Viridian as well. This too is a point of connection, and you're an intricate part of it, bound to surely as the spires teach each other. The spire and elevated across it feels burdened by its age, as a central linchpin somewhere in its core, weathered by centuries of oppressive weight, and longs to topple. The surge of energy that courses through you now, forming a link with Viridian as well, strengthens the very stones beneath your feet. The structural weaknesses you detected vanishes, replaced with confidence that you could keep this tower standing for a millennia. See there? Due south to Argent, where I was born. And over there to the top right is where the Academy of Ties used to stand. Oh, and you see that little island off to the Barras in Chains? Barras in Chains. That's where Hagavar would like me to practice our more dangerous spells. My childhood is seen from above. This is surreal. If I threw a dagger down here, I wager it would split a man in half on the ground. Damn, I want to try it. That would be entertainment! Who knew that all this way up here while I sat below, wasting my time trying to gather a group of followers from the refugees? The untapped power in the spire is astounding. I must find out how to get some. Spire feels like a relay between you and Viridian's well, bridging some transference of energy on an enormous scale. You would first to link a chain that stretches the length of the realm. Are you to struggle to understand the sensation? I'm going to listen closer. The whispers themselves seem to travel down the tether between you and the spires, conducting heat that feels at times unbearable directly into your spine. They speak of your actions, your choices, everything that led you to this place. Your name is known, your banner is recognized, your deeds reported across the tiers and the Northern Empire alike. For an instant, you see the accumulated hope and fear these whispers represent. It appears like dewdrops settling on a leaf, then trickling into a shared basin. The image is fed to you through your connection, a base metaphor that only hints at the true scope. There is power in these spires, though the source is unfamiliar. Were you to harness it, you suspect that nothing can stand beyond your reach! On the moment
10 out of 10.
My staff and I are separated, part of the magic goes dormant until I hear once again. They say that same dynamic is happening with you and the spires. They've adopted you, I guess. They certainly like you enough not to kick you out of bed. I feel it too. The air up here is thick up here, isn't it? Exactly the opposite of what you'd expect. The magic here is almost a physical presence. You look taller somehow! Like you could command a dozen gangs without any challengers to knife you in the back. Spire upgrades? What? Library, forge, training grounds. Mysterious device. I can apparently hire and make things. View the region information about its current edict. Training guns allow you to recruit the finest trainers in tiers. Once built, resting in any spire grants the bonus to accuracy. Once built, edicts allows you to research magical knowledge and artifacts. Once built, resting in a spire grants you the bonus to lore and all magical skills. The forge upgrade allows you to improve weapons and armor to forge new items. Once built, resting in the spire will grant this. The infirmary allows you to brew potions and other consumables. Once built, it will grant a bonus to endurance, magic, and will defenses. I can only build one at this spire. Zork! Why are we listing vacuum cleaners? That's just getting into the territory of pure weird. I am the new Kairos, One Punch Fiaura. Kairos' name be banned from my land. So what should I build, guys? A library, a training ground, or a forge? It's up to you guys. I can only build one at each spire, apparently, and I can only afford one to begin with. So, do we build a library? Because knowledge is power. Power corrupts. Study hard and be evil. Alright, David. You have a good night. I hope your meds don't keep kicking your ass. Do we build a training grounds where the best trainers in the world can come together? Hopefully we can hire people like Baroni Kenshin and Naruto? Sure, let's go with that as our trainers. The Forge! Where we can make new weapons and armor and improve existing ones. You know, I'm trying to think of a good forge. Or a good forgist. Library for power. Build a sex dungeon! Shh, shh. Zork, we don't tell people about the sex dungeon, okay? Don't tell anybody about the sex dungeon. Power through knowledge. looks like the leaning is towards the yeah. Everybody's like library. It is.
Secret knowledge for power.
I thought the game said that for a minute.
That was fucking creepy. Who did that?
That was awesome.
El Spiker.
You kind of sound like Cobra Commando.
Fatebinder, come. Let me use the word. Who are you, and how did you get into this? How the
you
fuck
say
did you
Cobra?
get up here?
It's Cobra Commander.
Garius, I'm your scribe and researcher. I've heard things about you, about the space of the library is incredible, if you don't mind me saying so. When I heard about the library you were building, I had to come. I watched the workers as they hauled the stone and scrolls up here. There was an awful lot, and they were very tired, so I did what little I could to assist. Then on the last day, as everyone was leaving, I stayed behind. I don't remember hiring you. Well, if you hold to strictly truth, you didn't, but I never let details like that stop me in the past. I didn't hire you, but you were working for me. This doesn't make any sense.
I.e., you're powerful enough, thus you're someone I can follow and worship.
So,
Hey,
I take it you'll need someone to organize these control, someone to catalog new text you discover, and someone to organize research efforts. As a scribe, I can do all three. In fact, I'm excited to get started. I'm excited to looking through the collection, and to be honest, I need the work. The Vellum Citadel isn't exactly up to its old standards, and I'm afraid there aren't many places where a sage can find employ. What can you research for me? Oh, a number of topics: magic, alchemy, the history of the world. You have an impressive collection, not as large as Vernium Citadel, perhaps, but oh, it will be one day. I will have so many books and scrolls and pieces of parchment and all this. I will make this spire twice as large with the size of the library I will build on it.
We'll make the spire great again.
We'll make the spire great again. By God!
And
I will build a library spire on top of this spire.
And Hellspiker, can you say Cobra retreat? I want to hear that.
Cobra retreat.
Recruits need a library. Oh.
Nice.
We need flashbacks of 90s cartoons.
That was 80s.
Do you even remember the 90s?
Yeah. Oh, I remember some of the stuff from it.
Conduct research to find plans and schematics for new artifacts.
Your
Conduct
brain must be
research for new
amazing.
recipes for items. Conduct
Yes, it
research
is.
to learn magic.
I remember a lot of things for no reason.
So, your latest acquisition has me thinking about the spires some more.
Mm-hmm.
By all accounts, they go as far back as the old walls. Over the centuries, the nobles of the tiers have claimed the spires, but they've only ever battled over the land at the ground level of the monuments.
Okay, to the person who's like blatantly just come in and advertise something,
I'll kick him.
I'm not kicking you. I'm just removing the message. That's your warning. We don't take blatant advertisement here without permission, so please request permission before you try doing that shit next time. It's my fucking channel, YouTube! Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
I'll remove him while you're playing.
Can I remove my own? I cannot remove my own text. Did you fuck up your settings, YouTube? Alright, so Joseph B., somebody remove that message real quick. So one of my moderators, please.
Got it.
I've never seen the glyphs of a spire light up in
Apparently
all
YouTube
my
has
ears.
fucked up its shit today.
Not until you show up.
Uh-huh.
If this were an
So it's an
isolated
average
incident,
Tuesday?
I'd be confused. But it seems the spires,
That's pretty
plural,
average for
are
YouTube.
somehow connected to you.
That's just weird. I'm actually kind of surprised by this as well. I would like a full-blown explanation. Turing test? Oh, God damn it, Zork. Really? Really, Zork? Really? I always want to know what you're thinking.
The words for it I'd share. I'm just not sure what to make of it.
There are certain things that
I'm
scare me.
realizing how much more there is to...
Let's talk further. That's all for now. spire worker.
I think that applies to every human. Besides, you know, the brain
Thanks
damage.
for pay me no mind. So, do I have to
brain
hire
damage,
more
mentally
workers?
numb.
Oh, I do have to hire more workers. Okay, I get it.
Every
now.
person
I
has
need
their
to hire
breaking point.
recruits. Wow, this game is... No wonder they give you so much money for stuff, because you're going to spend it like crazy. Obsidian, no concept of an economy.
No, they just do it like a government does it. Takes in a lot of money, spends a lot, but they care where it goes.
On the subject of the spires. Explain the experience as best you can. Respond to it with questions for your own. Downplay the events. Huh. Well, where should we go now? Where to go? Alright, we should go to the Iron Hearth because they want to talk to us. Horrible things I've done. The horrible things I've done to places. That's a big break in that wall. These are huge, massive walls. Yeah, start walking. Walking. Christopher Walken, everyone! I'm kidding, he's totally not here. You fell for it. Ha. Misread 90s as 9 tails. I don't have 9 tails yet. I only have 6. Leave me alone. I haven't earned the other 3 yet. Don't know that I ever will, but we'll try. Things in discussion have happened that everyone has no idea the relevance or reference to it. My job is done. Hi, person. Greetings, Fatebinder. Atrocious 32nd Legion. Glad to see Turon's agent grace the Iron Hearth. Ash's troops have no lack of order, but a servant of the Corps is always welcome. Between our missing commanders and a Scarlet Corps pinned down, I'm afraid we have our hands full. I suppose I should spare a moment of conversation. Tell me about this lieutenant. Seems our troops have this little maggot of a cornered over in Cassindio village. From what I'm hearing, it's the same guy who's been ransacking caravans the last few weeks. If I wasn't already handling something for Ash, I'd go and skin the filth myself. You being here simplifies matters. Make sure this lieutenant doesn't leave the village alive. A few questions. What were you doing during the conquest? Why don't I know your face? You could say I've been in the tears from top to bottom. Dug latrines at our encampment at the Gates of Judgment. Then my promotion sent me to Leviathan's Crossing. I got into a few rows with the Bronze Brotherhood. Not a pretty sight. Then I had a brief deployment in Apex, but the fighting was winding down around when I arrived. After that I did a tour of Stalwart and got transferred out before the edict tore everything apart. How'd you join in this favor? Head of the conquest, Ash Gray sent recruiters to all the outlying towns looking for worthy talent. The village held a tourney in melee to demonstrate local muscle. Nothing fancy, mind you. It was mostly fighting on hay bales with wooden spears. I had the distinction of toppling even the biggest contender. It's a good thing I succeeded. I have more useful encounters on the field of battle than in a field of wheat. Tell me about your home in the north. Where are you from? Holy crap, Shadow knows Shinto lore. I'm gonna go hide now. It's nothing glorious, but I traced 6 generations back there, so it's home. I return there someday with heaps of tales, rings, and renown. Thank you. I'll be leaving now.
Spotted something.
Oh, we did. Sweet, it was a magical staff. I'm gonna staff it up with more staff. Okay, we ran past it apparently. Oh. Organized. Oh, it's there. Oh, I don't have the subterfuge to unlock that. Wow. Okay then. Why do their tents have their symbols scratched out? Like, what's up with that?
Here?
I don't quite get that one. Good to see you, Fatebinder. Little hums a lullaby. I see. We're supposed to talk to you? You must be the Fatebinder of Tunon. I'm sure that Ashengrave appreciates any help you can offer. Circumstances have a way of coming so the disfavored are always stretched thinner than we would like. Why are you so overworked? We're trying to shoulder the brunt of the civil war without the strength of numbers. The cars can throw 1,000 disposable bodies at an issue without a second thought, but we're forced to do a little more discriminating. Ah! The problem with being well armed and armored and elite troops. There's only so many of you to go around. I think Shadow's trying to say that Shadow wants in my panties. I'm not entirely certain there, but I'm pretty sure. Hey, Twitch chat, you know you guys can talk, right? Like, I don't mind. It's okay. You're just really
Maybe they're just all
quiet.
ghosts.
Yeah, maybe they're just all ghosts. I'm being haunted.
I imagine they're like just really boring Caspers.
Really boring Caspers. Really.
Yeah.
We're just really shitty ghosts.
Casper is boring.
Really.
Oh, by the way, guess what?
What?
Believe it or not, I actually live near a haunted graveyard.
I disbelieve? I need to change my Twitch email.
You could just say spooky graveyard and we go, okay.
But when we say just, you know, it's silent, there's ghosts everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. About
I've
that.
hallucinated too.
Once the war's over, the tears probably stood. My hope is that Kairos dispatches some relief crews to support the occupation. We are deserved a season of rest. Of course, only is always receptive that your point is noted. Where were you during the conquest? After the storms hit, I spent some time along the ruins of the Stalwart digging out survivors from the Legion. I'm afraid I didn't find much. I still think about the brothers and sisters. Sometimes I imagine I can hear their voices in the wind. I'll be on my way. Your presence is welcome. The disfavored have enough to accomplish. Huh. Well, you're not giving me a quest, so I'm gonna walk away now and go inside here. Where I'm beginning to notice that maybe this is not an entirely new map. Wow, that is a legion of disfavored that say that I can't cross. I know, I can just walk past them. That's hilarious. You're really doing your jobs there. Oh, it's Ash. Hey, Graven Ash, Fatebinder. No one reaches history has reached the pinnacle of a spire, and yet you step on top as if they were intended for your occupation. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm still figuring out what it could mean. Take care with your curiosity then. If the arcana behind the spires has been lost, there's likely a good reason behind it. I would hate to lose a capable agent due to some calamity. How may I continue in service to the disfavored? Trouble times all, but none so more so than the forces of Kairos. Our organized offensive has splintered loyalties, are challenged at every level of command, and much that we have built during the conquest crumbles under its own weight. What have you done? What have you done? The Reading Guard with the final death rattle. This is Regent's defiance. We were wrong. The tears have risen up against Kairos, emboldened by their countrymen. Mother's favored label to maintain order. That serpent, the voices of Narat, grows as army of lunatics and sellswords preparing to lash out. So our little exercise in defiance was a total failure. I'll try and find some cold comfort in that knowledge. I can only imagine what the voices is driving his gangs mad with plots to storm this fortress. There is no peace while the voices of Narat lives, and no order while the Scarlet Course rampage across the lands. The elimination of chaos must be our first priority. Then we have to grow time to govern the tiers as Kairos intended. Can I depend upon your support against this scourge? What do you want me to do? His authority and Bladegrave is far from secure. We need to establish ourselves in the region in order to cultivate our strength for battle to come. As soon as I'm confident of our chances, we will depart for the realm and wipe the chorus threat from the unbroken. Former daughters and sons of Stalwart vex our efforts to secure the region. The Edict of Storms offers them cover. They slip past our patrols in the light of day, hiding their movements behind clouds and dust and debris. Kairos cast this blight on the country to set an example, not to plague those who are loyal to us. You must travel to the sentient sand and seek out Stradius Heteron. He is the last of the old Stalwart bloodline who call themselves regents. Put him to the sword and end this edict once and for all. Why haven't you killed him yet? Because he persists in crouching behind walls of sentinel sand, which is a storm raging around the citadel. No one is able to enter or exit since the last year of conquest. No bird of mischief has left the windfall either. The edict is all proof we need the Heron still lives. Who is he? He's the last of the elder bloodline and declaimed dignity. He's also a filthy coward! During the Battle of Starboard, he crouched behind the walls of the sentinel stand keep and refused to meet our forces in the field of battle. Why is he so important to the edict? He would neither surrender nor impel his soldiers to do such. As such, Kairos decreed that storms would rage the country until the regent was dead. Stradius Heteron was free to kill himself, of course, but he is either too proud or gutless for the task. Kairos visited the plague upon the people of Sardar to punish their leader's cowardice. We had thought the edict would have been dispelled long ago, but to our dismay it is. The rust and debris filling the air is the source of the constant irritation and hampers our ability to conduct this war on our terms. We should consider the subjugation of Stalwart and ending the edict of equal importance. I understand what must be done. Find and kill the last regent. Kill him, end the Edict of Storms, and staunch the steeping wind of rebellion once and for all. The downfall of the unbroken, the old regent will... God, I'm losing my voice. Well then, could we not find a common ground with the people of Stalwart? Your decency is a breath of fresh air, considering how long I have had to endure the company of chorus rapists and murderers. The people of Stalwart have made their choice when they refused to bend the knee. They were aware of the stakes, and even the edict has not changed their hearts. Cooperation is a naive hope that died long ago. I will travel there and judge it. Clear, the unbroken must be destroyed and the edict must end. Should you arrive at another conclusion, I suggest you stifle your opinion and follow orders like a good soldier. Well, fuck you! Went missing in the second year conquest. The reason I believe she's trapped in the fortress of Sentinel Sand. If you find a theme, bring her home to me. What makes you think she's still alive? We have traveled together through this fallen, corrupted land. You are no doubt of the Aegis. There's capable of shielding his soldiers from injury and fatigue. This protective influence exerts itself even as far away or as he sleeps. If he sleeps, rumors disagree. If he sleeps or not, wow. If you understand how this arcane power works, but all who have faced it understand that it is a boon I grant enormous for loyalty of service and devotion to our cause. As my army feels my guardianship, I am keenly aware of them in every turn. Their concern, their pain, it is my burden to carry on as a leader. Athena is alive. I have awoken at night in cold sweats, my bile rising with violence. What torrent she suffers at the hands of those stalwart animals is a mystery. I want her restored to health in the company of the Legion. I'll find her if I can. I have questies now. Yay, questies. They're like groupies, except for it's things to do instead of people who want to do you. Wait a minute. That poses an interesting question. Do all groupies want to do their idol?
I guess it would depend on the idol.
Well, I mean, if it was Billy Idol, I mean, would you do him?
No.
No. I mean, Arl did, but, you know, he's dead.
I was going to say, you mean that... God damn it, I forgot what I was going to say, damn it.
Get it? No, take your time.
Not going on. Don't worry about me.
The things we have discussed in chat today. There's a level of wrong that we shouldn't have violated that I think we have crossed.
Crossed? You mean left? We left that a long time ago.
I hate to cut this one short, but my throat is irritated badly. Like, for the last few minutes it's been hurting to talk, and now it's actually kind of painful, and I'm starting to cough a little bit, guys.
Yeah, if you take a rest then, else it will get worse for the next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to post stream and end this one a little early. My throat's fucked up. It might have been how I slept, or it might have been something I ate this morning. I don't know. I would like to personally give a huge shout out, thank you to Jay, Jill, and Eleanor Fangirl. You guys haven't given them enough hugs. Please give them more hugs. They're awesome, and they completely broke my brain today. Which also reminds me, now that we're at the end of the stream, that also means that since you guys made well exceeded the goal, that a second piece of art of my choice gets to go up. You know what? I'm picking this one. Because I said so. So give me a moment to put it up, and this is your chance to ask questions, for us to have a conversation, and for you guys to give suggestions for games you want to see me play. So give me a moment while I put this up, and I'll come back and read the chat to see all of your discussion that you've had.
So, discussion.
Oh, come on. Be nice.
How about that Hindenburg?
I was just about to try and think about something like that. How about them Red Sox?
No, it has to be grim, or it's not comical. Like, that's why I said Hindenburg.
How about that Titanic? What about that Zika virus?
Get out.
That's too soon. Remember, comedy is.
I'm Asian. Get out.
Well, I think the Zika virus is too soon.
Aww.
It's never too soon.
Too soon. You never stated a limit.
But what's South Park limit? It has to be 11.5 years before something becomes funny or something.
11.5 years.
Yes.
So for those who can't see, that is Applejack in her armor over there from Warcraft.
A horse in Warcraft armor.
Yes, Applejack wearing World of Warcraft armor.
What class?
Warrior. Actually, no, she's in Paladin armor. It's
Oh,
Applejack
nice.
in Paladin armor.
I could see it.
We
So,
were just
will I
discussing-
play Watch Dogs 2? I don't honestly have the money right now to buy the game, and the publisher did not grant my request for a free copy, so unless somebody were to purchase said copy, I am unable to play it. Because it's really expensive. And I still have to be selective with which games I purchase. Which is a slight issue at times, as you might imagine. Oh, I understand I just trust Janet. By the way, when we move into the new place, like, I'm working on getting us an apartment, but we're going to have the desk flipped around so that the wall is much closer, and therefore you guys can see the artwork much easier. What is my opinion of your list? The amount of trauma that we are going to endure because of that, I do not even want to begin to describe. Apparently, I also have a new follower on Twitch. Yay. Sweet. Welcome to the army of Fiaura. Sister, Fidelma. Welcome to the army of Fiaura, dear. Yep, that's our new Twitch follower. Eventually I'll get Twitch alerts set up and that'll take care of that. Valhalla is on Thursday night this week, starting at 11:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The schedule is up for the live stream this week. I've put it all up this morning. You guys can see the thumbnails, and you guys can see what all we're doing this week for live stream. If you want to play only war, I suggest you attend Friday afternoon's live stream because we are going to be setting up the unit, and I need your help to build it. So if you want to play only war, I suggest you attend Friday afternoon's stream. By the way, I have one more live stream to announce this week, and that is going to be on Sunday. Sunday. I will actually be streaming Sunday night. So after I do my collaborations and after Spitfire goes to bed, there will be a stream. See you later, Zork. Have a good night. Shake my tail. Okay. There, I showed it.
Yeah.
My tail. Only war is Warhammer 40,000, in which you play the Imperial Guard.
And you die.
You guys are going to be guardsmen.
So basically, you're just cannon fodder. That's what you need to remember. You're cannon fodder, you're going to die, no one will care.
Janet, I would love to play Civilization 6, but once again, I'm left at an impasse in which I currently, like, let's see here. I had to buy Dishonored 2, and then I was only refunded half my money as per the press copy agreement from the publisher. I still have not... So I've already had to buy a copy of Space Hulk Deathwing because I hadn't heard if I was going to get a copy or not. Once it went live, I've only been allowed to play in the closed beta and do some minor press events. I can't even show the stuff on my channel. That's the shitty part. I don't know, but I still don't know if I'm actually getting a copy, so I had to pay for a copy. I would love to do Civ 6 personally. Like, I would love to, but... money is an issue right now because of making sure that Sophie and I can go see my parents and my family for Christmas. So I'm not gonna object if somebody wants to slip me a copy of it, but at the same time, unless I make like... Thank you, J. Jill. Unless we... And also, we had a bad... Like, we didn't have a very good month for October. I know I missed a bunch of streams in October, too. But we didn't have a very good month for October, so I can't necessarily commit to buying a game right now. It's kind of a shitty position to be in. I know I need to buy new games, but at the same time, getting new games is expensive. I would love to do Civ 6. I would love to do a full playthrough of, like, different civilizations. So, checking the straw poll now. I'm supposed to be full-on Fox tomorrow. None of you even know what that means. You don't know the monster for which you've unleashed.
I said, well, this could get very interesting.
Out of 168 playbacks on YouTube, by the way, and out of 300 views on Twitch, only 10 of you voted. You should vote.
Only 10 what?
Only 10 people actually voted.
Yeah.
Wait.
I know, I voted.
Was it a full fox suit or whatever you wanted to wear?
Apparently, I'm supposed to go full Fox tomorrow.
Yes.
What does the fox say now?
Like, I want to buy Civ 6. Like, I want to buy and do Civ 6 stuff. But it's $80 to get the get the game and all of the DLC, or all of the promised DLC. That's a bit much.
Playing Nuclear Gandhi.
Oh my god.
I'd do it. I'd do it. I wish they'd let me play Castro. Then I'd be Nuclear Castro. Viva la Revolution! Beep.
Well, I was gonna say it's one of those where unfortunately I think that if they did that, the U.S. American president would be over you.
So so I'm gonna give us a little bit before I decide if I'm gonna buy it or not. I'm probably gonna buy it, and it's probably gonna be the game we play for Marathon on Black Friday.
Just wait for like the Steam Christmas sale and everything's like 80 something.
For those who don't know, on the 25th, I will. This is why I'm taking your suggestions for games, because I am gonna buy another AAA title, or some other game that you guys want to see me play this month. We will be playing that game on Black Friday, all day. I plan on not streaming on Thanksgiving on the 24th next week, and instead sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. And then on Friday at midnight, I will start a stream, and I will run that stream all day on Black Friday from midnight to midnight. And then Saturday, I'm going to sleep like a bitch. So, anything else, guys?
Are you gonna play more Mafia?
No. There's not been enough interest in the game. The streams have actually gone really poorly. And on top of that, the game has gotten a shitload of bad press.
What for?
Glitches and bugs and other problems with it. I mean, there's just a list of stuff that people have said is wrong with it.
Like what level of bad? Like the French Assassin's Creed level of bugs, or like Bethesda level
somewhere
bugs?
between Ubisoft level of Bethesda level of bugs and Ubisoft level of bugs. Like more bugs than Bethesda puts out in like Skyrim, but fewer bugs than Assassin's Creed had.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Zork just stopped trying after the 4th page of suggestions.
Quite possibly.
The first 3, I'll just give you the first 3 of page 4. Music, instruments, art.
Hey, what happens in Bandcamp stays in Bandcamp.
You never know who's playing the flesh flute.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. Nationalities, travel, mile-high club, spaceships, and gender.
But whatever you do,
You're not supposed to know what's happening anymore.
I want this story done by the 17th, so I can have a great gift when I wake up.
Oh, I can roll with 17th.
Yeah, you'll have gifts.
Hey, that'll be the best, like, 20th birthday gift, is Fiaura just reading the most strangest fan fiction ever.
Alcohol, nuns,
I know
religion,
it was the
cosplay,
day off, but
furry, anamorphic tanks, aka Panzer girls, possession.
No! No!
Showers,
Throw Panzer models out right now!
Yes,
Not happening!
Panzer models, all of it.
Well, he finally referenced Sophie, which is, just with this word of tech priest, dreams, mind, and food.
Well, alcohol, nuns, and cosplay could be quite fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I'm
so glad mine pushed forward.
I'm
His spine got broken by Panzer models.
Ow.
You doing alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. So anything else, guys? Any other suggestions besides Civ and Watch Dogs?
Versus.
I have to think of something.
Remember, I'm looking for something for the marathon.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
Something
think
that
of
is
a lot of
entertaining and
content.
stays that way.
Entertaining for 24 hours straight is going to be difficult.
Yes, I know. Yes, I'm aware.
What game have you enjoyed?
Maybe you should divide it up between multiple games.
Probably going to divide it up between multiple games. I'll have like a session for one game, then I'll have a session, take a break, go eat something, talk to you guys while I eat, and then we'll switch to something else. And then
Witcher 3?
Do what?
Witcher 3.
Yeah, Witcher 3 might be one. Witcher lasts
Witcher 3
fucking
might be
forever.
one.
Plus, I think it's didn't it recently get a price drop. I think.
See, I could do like 4 or 5 hours of Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. 4 to 6 hours of The Witcher. 4 to 6 hours of something else, and 4 to 6 hours of something else, and that would almost cover the entire day.
4 to 6 hours of The Witcher,
just a
so you
giant
get through
list.
the tutorial.
Jesus.
I
4 to
have
6
not
hours.
watched any of the My Little Pony current season because I am behind on all of my shows because I am a horrible human being and you should all shame me. Go ahead, start.
Shame.
Shame. Where
Okay.
the shame ghosts?
Okay, that's enough.
You're bad, and you
Let
should
day
feel
without
bad.
shame cast the first stone.
Where you're bad, I'm bad, and I should feel bad. I always feel bad.
Panzer models.
Alright guys, so that's something for everybody to keep in mind. Think of games that you want to see me play. In the meantime, go check out the Undertale video from today and go check out the Armored Warfare video. Also, really, if you haven't seen it, go check out the Hitman Kill Everyone Challenge video from Sunday. Like, really, go watch that. Because it gets
Okay.
ridiculously hilarious at some points. I'm just telling you now, it gets ridiculous. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this has been Fiaura. I'll see all you guys later. Bye.
Rest up, P. Don't worry too much about us.
Is feed over?
Thanks for sticking around. Everybody
Is
stuck around.
feed
to get a free
over?
kiss.